now we are live on Facebook.
Oh, excuse me.
This is what it is. On the run, E.T.
We're back. Mr. Chop.
What it do?
What's up?
Happy to be back. No, I ain't gonna lie. No,
No,
I
you're
ain't.
not.
You not happy to be back or you happy?
I ain't happy.
No, he was in that peaceful
I'm
serenity.
blessed
I
to be
seen them-
back.
I seen
I'm
them
blessed
pictures.
to be back.
Right.
But I had a freaking ball with my family in Hawaii, man. That was
You look like you did with those pictures, all that pretty water. Oh my goodness.
Right.
yeah. I didn't
All
even
that
post
greenery.
half the stuff I got,
I know
man.
you didn't.
I got some beautiful
bet.
locations. I went all over the whole entire island. My daughter got to see the hospital I was born at. All kind of shit. Like it was just beautiful, man.
That's cool,
One of the
man.
best 7
Cool.
days
That's
I've
cool.
had in a long time.
That's a cool thing.
Yeah,
Get away for a little bit.
I'm about to get away again. We going back.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, we going back before the summer's over with.
You gonna fool around? We gonna be on your coattails flying with you.
It's
We gonna
worth
be on
it,
the
man.
wings and shit.
It's worth it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. And the flight was fast. It was only but a 5-hour flight.
That's real fast.
Yeah, with the movies, 2 movies, and you landing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's real
But
fast.
it was beautiful. Had a beautiful time. We'll talk about it. But happy to be back, though. Blessed to be back. That's
Oh,
what I'm
good.
saying.
What's up with you?
I'm cool in the game, JT Taylor and all that.
Okay.
All that,
Mr. Chop.
man. You just heard my words of enchantment and enlightenment.
Chapman and
Blessed,
excitement.
blessed to be back.
It's $5 words.
That's $5 word.
Cash
Tell
at me.
You feel me? You feel me?
We got a special guest today. Tell me who you are.
I go by the name of Grease Green from Moreno Valley, California, up and coming artist.
Yes,
Just
sir.
trying to do my thing, man, with my uncles.
That's right.
Let's do
There it is.
We're gonna play some of the music later on, but last but not least,
Here's
we
it
got
go. Lisa Marie from the SSV.
What it do? What it do?
We know what it do. What it do.
Yeah, you know I'm about to do them sports.
Yeah, so we're gonna go right into those.
Yes,
real,
we
real
are.
quick. Let's do that.
Giannis. That's all I got to say. Congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
They are the 2021 NBA champions. It was a great game. It really was. Giannis put on a show. That nigga put up 50.
50.
And I mean, it was beast mode 50 points. It
Yeah.
wasn't just no any old shit. Like I said, Chris Paul, he did his best to keep him in it. But like I said, they shut down Devin Booker and they shut down Crowder. And that's what made the difference. Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton, those two guys were key.
You know was
They were key.
what I like about that whole win with them is that they're not a super team.
Mm-mm.
You know, they don't have a lot of
Well, neither team
Name
was. That was the
brands.
thing. That's what made this special. Whoever would have won, they were equally deserving.
Because
Because
Chris Paul's the biggest name over there.
he is.
Right.
Because I
At
mean, he
Arizona.
should have been with us years ago. You
Yeah.
know. And either way, you
Mhm,
know, the Suns been in the league 53 years and never won a title. The last time the Bucks won a title was in 71.
Yeah.
So it was exactly 50 years.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's when they had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at that time. Well, he was Lou Alcindor then. But I mean, it was a great win. It was a great game. I like all the Antetokounmpo brothers. I like them all because we had Costas, the baby. But all of them are talented though. I was doing some checking around. their oldest brother, Francis, he's a basketball player and he's a soccer player because the daddy was a
Damn.
soccer player. Yeah, the daddy was
His
a soccer
brother's
player.
on the team.
No, Francis is the oldest brother. No.
But what's the
The
other
other brother, I
that-
forgot his
that's
name.
on
That's the
team?
other brother. That's the.
But he's on team
He's on
with
with
Giannis,
yeah. Then
and,
we had Costas.
and we had Costas.
And now Costas is going overseas to play for 2 years. He got a 2-year deal over there. But as I was saying, the oldest brother that you never hear about, his name is Francis. Francis is a baller.
Wow.
All of them are. But see, the mama is 6 feet, and the daddy was 6'5",
Damn.
and the father was a soccer player. The father passed away about 3 or 4 years ago. So it's kind of bittersweet that he didn't get a chance to see his son win the title.
Right.
But he got his chance to see his. He even missed his baby getting a ring with the
Yeah.
Lakers because he
Yeah.
died in 2017. So it was funny because Giannis said, Costas had called him, all his brothers had called him, and he said now it's cool to sit at the dinner table. Now he said it was a little awkward last year because I ain't had no ring.
Yeah, because my
'Cause
boy,
the littlest,
He said, "I ain't
the
had no
littlest
ring."
brother
boy-
could show off the ring.
Yeah, he said I ain't have no ring.
you know, my boy that comes out here from Milwaukee, you met him. His name is JoJo. He's lives in Milwaukee. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He told me that night that they won, it was over
It
95,000
was.
people in downtown.
Yeah.
You know how many fucking people that is?
That's a lot of
That was
money.
yeah.
Yeah.
They showed it.
Oh, you didn't see the game? The outside
showed
of
it.
the game when they were winning.
Nigga, I was
yeah.
in
It was the
Hawaii.
streets
Nigga.
were-
They
The streets were just full
packed.
of
There
people.
were nothing but
Like,
people.
I was in Hawaii.
It was really, really, but it was great.
Yeah,
It was
I was
great.
in Hawaii,
I
man.
liked it.
I wasn't
I
thinking
liked
about
it.
no game.
Well, in the Raider news,
Here we go.
our Mark Bardane, he stepped down as being the Raider president. He stepped down. I don't know what that's about
Mhm.
after 30 years. Yeah, he stepped down during the week.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with that. So we got Derek Carr. I'm gonna keep on the watch to see if there's supposed to be a possible extension. We'll see what he does. I don't know what happened with that. I want to send condolences to Cleveland. They lost their assistant coach, Greg Knapp. He died in a motorcycle accident.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta stay off the motorcycle.
Yeah,
I
man.
was just thinking
Yeah.
the same thing.
Leave that shit alone.
I
Now,
gotta have 3
there are some
legs.
new Richard Sherman things. Now what's going on is I don't know what happened with the 911 dispatcher, but that call is being scrutinized. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. But
Yeah.
his wife was saying that he was suicidal before that car crash. So I don't know. I don't know if I wonder if he's got that CTE shit.
Yeah, we don't need him over the Raiders. We don't need him.
No, I'm
We
just
don't
saying
need that
I don't
nigga.
know if he has that CTE
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah.
beginning to think
What is CTE?
that's
from that helmet, from
that
the
brain
the
damage
brain damage.
that
from-
football players get.
A lot of
And
people don't know that.
yeah, and well, they've been talking about it because that's what they
Yeah.
that's what they that's what I'm beginning to think that's what it was.
Wow.
Now,
I
the
hope
main
he-
thing, as y'all already know, as I've been talking about, the Olympics is here.
Yes.
And of course, y'all know I've been up most of the day, early morning, so I could catch all the swimming. Look, it's about to go down tomorrow. Medal races tomorrow.
Mhm.
It's about to go down. And this is just the beginning. We ain't even really seen nothing. Softball, they brought that back. USA women is doing their thing. They
That's
brought,
dope.
yeah, they brought that back. Women's soccer playing very well.
Not the basketball.
Well, no, they got 3-on-3 basketball.
They got 3 on
Yeah,
3.
they got 3-on-3. They done added a whole bunch of
I
shit.
didn't know that until last
I didn't
night.
know it
Well,
until last
they
week.
just need to add flag football next.
Don't
The
tempt
fuck
them.
going
They
on?
already got skateboarding. Don't tempt them.
They got breakdancing.
That's it.
Nigga.
So what
They
I'm
got
interested in
breakdancing
seeing,
in
as
the
y'all
Olympics.
already
Yeah,
know,
breakdancers.
I'm ready for the track and field. Now they don't start till the 29th. They starting out with a bang. They finna start out with the 100 meters on the 29th. So I'm gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Shit going quick. So like I said, the only thing I'm checking little things out and listening to little things. Only races I'm really concerned about, as far as the women, is the 4x1,
You keep saying that.
because I'm looking at this lineup of who you gonna put the team.
Because
who you
old
gonna
girl
put
ain't
on
in
there.
there no more.
Yeah. But that's speaking of Sha'Carri Richards. Have y'all checked out Kanye West's new
Yeah,
commercial?
Yeah, the beats,
She getting money. She getting money. See, they done made a mistake, because had they put her on that team, she'd have been the face of the USA team, and they'd have been reeling in money. They taking an L by doing that, trying to make an example of her.
Kanye's smart. He's
Yeah,
a good
Kanye's smart as a
businessman.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a
Really,
good business.
really.
Okay.
Always have been.
With
Yep.
his crazy ass. That nigga smart
Crazy as a
though.
Bessie
But
boy.
that nigga smart. And like I said, they fucking up. They should have put her on that 4x1. and gave her whatever she wanted. We all know that we need a high end with somebody with high end speed to run that anchor.
Yeah.
And if you wonder what my concerns are, just go back and look at the 2012 London Games when the women's team broke that world record that had been set for 27 years by the East Germans.
Right.
When they ran a 40.82. And then you will see what my concern is with those legs or who they're gonna have. Like I said, I don't have confidence in Jenna Prandini. I don't.
Wow.
And but like I said, they did add English Gardner to the squad. So hopefully, if they're smart, they'll put English Gardner on that relay team. Reason being, she was in the Rio games and they wanted to go. It was her, Tori Bowie, and all them. So they need to. Javion Oliver, I'm not concerned.
They got small adjustments.
They got some small adjustments, see, because
yeah.
you got to have a bend runner. You still got Allison Felix, but I don't know if they can always put Allison Felix on that 4x1. She's very qualified. That's who was on the 4x1 back in 2012, and they broke that world record. She ran that second leg. She's the best bend runner in the world.
Yeah, that's easy.
You know, so it depends on what they want to do. If they're smart, they can put English Gardner at their third leg. If you want to start something, put Prandini, but then you got Tiana Daniels too. I would put her at the third leg. And I would put Prandini starting out. Because she's a 200-meter runner, I would trust her with that bend.
There it is. Right there.
But I would not put, and then your only choice to me, 100 meters, depending on how Gabby Thomas does, that's who your anchor needs to be.
Oh.
Because she does have some high-end speed. She's a 200-meter runner. She's ran a 21.6 in the 200 meters.
Yeah.
And that's been the fastest in the world so far.
Yeah. And then we got this boxing. Terrence Crawford is mandatory to fight Sean Porter.
I think Sean Porter gonna beat Terrence Crawford.
He's gonna beat him. That's gonna be Terrence Crawford's first L.
Yeah, I think he's gonna beat him.
Good.
I do think because I think that Sean Porter will pressure him a lot.
He's a pressure fighter.
Yeah, that's gonna bother him.
That's how he fight, and the nigga fight like a baby Tyson.
Yeah, he's got that Pacquiao style when it comes to keep coming at you and keep coming at you.
He's not gonna stop.
Yeah,
he's not gonna stop.
And I think that I don't know if Terrence Crawford will be able to.
Because you know why Terrence Crawford has always been intimidating to his other fighters,
right?
That he fight against.
Because he's always so big.
But he ain't gonna be able to handle that little nigga Sean Porter doing bullshit. He's gained a fan in me over the past few years.
But I do think that that'll be unless Terrence Crawford surprises me and does a 360 and beats the shit out of him, and
that ain't gonna happen.
Then I don't really see it going any other way. I think it could go to distance, and I do think that Sean Porter can get the win. I really do.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna, to me, the type of fighter that Sean Porter is, that makes judging difficult.
He's a
pressure
fighter.
So you're going to have to knock Sean Porter out. It's going to have to be decisive.
Yeah, he don't lay back. He don't lay back.
He's always busy. He's one of the busiest fighters in boxing. So judging that fight, you're gonna have to be even more busier. You can't take no rounds off and shit with him because he don't ever take rounds off. So that I'm gonna have to see. And this little motherfucker talking about he want to fight Javante.
I'm going for Terrence Crawford.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I like
wait,
Crawford.
who you talking about?
Romero.
I love Terrence Crawford.
Rolly, they're talking shit. Talking about I'm gonna knock Javante. I know you're not. First of all, Rolly. First of all, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Whoop! He ain't gonna make it past the fourth round.
No, because the way he fights, you fighting with the windmill. You can't fight Javante in no windmill style.
Can't fight, bro.
That nigga got a mean straight right, and he just showed he got a left hook that is dominating. That's that other motherfucker that he put out.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. You running in there. The thing is with him though, that's why I say he gonna end up getting beat. He has that George Foreman punching power. I will give him that. He has that shit. Rolly has that shit. That motherfucker strong as shit.
Strong as
and he will knock the shit out of your ass.
But he ain't that.
However, he fight like he washing clothes, and if you get hit right, you gonna get knocked into the fucking.
He cannot take a Javante Davis body shot.
No, because see, he got stunned. No, he got hit.
Facts.
He got stunned.
The fight before this one,
he got stunned. That nigga was crip walking.
What's up, Ray Rock?
The fight before this one,
he lost that fight.
He lost.
But they gave
him that fight, and it was very controversial. Everybody said.
And he said, I know, I felt like I wasn't 100%. Motherfucker, you got your ass whooped.
Well, I'll tell you what, you going there with Tank, you ain't gonna be 100% again, ever again.
Nah,
that's like fighting Canelo.
But I think
that's what I'm saying.
And he act kind of special, like you know.
Well, he is special. Anytime you want to, Terrence Crawford talking about you want to spar him.
And I'm sorry, Charlo lost the fight.
And I
last week.
He
I
did, he
watched.
lost
No,
the
he
draw.
lost. Oh, you say he lost?
No, he
Listen,
lost. There was
listen.
no draw.
I watched
it
it
There was no
again.
draw.
It was a draw.
It was a
It
draw.
was?
I gotta watch
Yes, I watched that fight
We
very
was
carefully.
intoxicated.
Yeah,
I
y'all was
was
intoxicated.
You were, I wouldn't.
That was a
It was a
tie.
draw.
That was a
It was a
tie
draw.
fight, bro. He did not
We
lose by
been
no
there, sat
margin.
there, we watched it together and we did our own judgment.
Analyzed,
But
went through it. The
I
Oh,
will
he
say
came
this
back in
though.
the last
What I will
round.
say
No, it
about
wasn't no last round, nigga.
Last-
no. It
I
was the
said
last
last
three
round.
rounds. It was the last
Last
three rounds. But see, but the
What it
thing-
was is he threw a high volume, threw a
Yeah,
high volume of punches that
Right.
wasn't landing.
Yeah, but see,
Right. But
Charlo was hesitant about
We
doing
watched the
that
fight.
right. He
Charlo
had-
got hurt one time.
Yeah,
And he hurt
Oh,
old
we
boy
got
3 times.
About 3-4 times.
yeah,
Yeah.
and badly. But see, if he would have
Badly,
threw that
yeah.
right more,
The bell saved it.
And the body, if he would have went
If
to the
he
body in
would've
the head,
if he would have threw that right hand, I guarantee you that motherfucker would have been out.
and he didn't attack the body at all.
No,
If he would have attacked that body, it would have been a wrap. He would have gotten
Hey,
in like
but
that.
I watched
if he would have followed up with
See,
that
listen, I
right
was
hand
fucked
behind
up.
that jab,
Charlo got his ass whooped in my eyes.
Yeah,
Then I watched it again, fully sober, and it was.
it was.
it was a draw.
Yeah,
It
they
was
just
what
do
I thought it was.
It
I
was a
felt
draw.
that he did enough, because he came back in the last 3 rounds when it clicked in him that he was losing. Because on the cards he was losing. When it clicked,
He was compelling the shit out of that boy.
Yeah.
Like the
but
last
the
4
last
rounds.
3 or 4 rounds, he was going to see what.
Second round,
But
I thought he was
I
gonna
guarantee.
put him
I
out.
hope they fight again, and I'll tell you why.
It's man. It's
I
mandatory.
hope they
It's
fight
already-
again. And that's a fight I would watch
they're,
any
they're
day
doing it.
because I bet you this time Charlo don't lay off that right hand.
Nah, he ain't.
I bet you he'll follow up that jab with a right, and it's gonna be a straight right.
And
And the uppercut was there the whole entire
We
time.
said that.
Said the same.
It was there the
He
whole
said
entire
throw it.
time,
He
but he
didn't throw
was
it,
really hesitant. He only threw it a couple of times, but when he threw it, it was effective. But
Yeah.
that right hand is what dazed that nigga.
And he wouldn't
said
use
he
that
wasn't
right
with
hand.
jab, but he was hesitant about it. But when he used that right,
Yeah,
that's what he fucked him up with. And I
Yeah.
mean, he knocked that boy stupid quite a
Yeah,
few
we
times.
watched
Fucked him
that
up in
fight
the
over.
second round.
Yeah,
The second, he fucked him up, and then the bell saved him in the second round.
I mean, because it
No,
was,
remember he let off because we kept
He
saying,
let
why
off.
you ain't- why you-
Yeah.
because he wouldn't go with that right. He was holding it, but I'm like, nigga, hit him with that motherfucker because he's ready to go.
if he would hit that body and drop them
I
arms,
bet you he
it
hit
would've
that body
been a
next
wrap.
time, and I bet you
Yeah.
he use that right hand next
Yeah,
time,
it's-
and I
it's a
bet it be uppercuts. I bet it be over in 5 rounds next time.
You had to watch
Charlo,
that.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlo.
Because that boy ain't no punk though. That's
Oh,
why I'm
oh.
saying he ain't no punk by
Oh.
far. He's strong, and he gonna bring you the business.
That motherfucking was he
Yeah.
Mexican?
Yes.
He could fight.
No, he's
Yeah.
Colombian.
Yeah,
No,
same,
uh,
Nicaragua, Central
One of them.
American.
he's a Central American.
Yeah,
Somebody
but-
else was there.
Yeah,
Became a champion. I can't think
Yeah.
of who they was named.
but like I said, it was
Maidana. Where's Maidana from?
Madonna. Yeah.
Madonna's
Where's he from?
from don't start with an S
That's where he's from.
or a P.
El Salvador or something like that.
No,
El
he's from
Salvador is Central America.
Madonna's from
Colombia and Argentina,
Argentina.
Chile. Those are
That's
those
what
are,
he is.
those are South
Argentina.
America.
It's Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina. Those are South American countries.
So Madonna's from Argentina.
Peru, all of that. That's South America. Brazil.
Anyway, that motherfucker fight. Though.
Mhm.
That's all I can say. Like,
It was a
everybody-
great fight. I really enjoyed it. It was a great fight.
Yeah.
I gotta
But
go back
but,
on
but when
that.
you watch that Rolly fight, he pissed me off. That nigga was using his
talked-
elbow the
Yeah,
whole fight.
that's what I
Man,
kept
what we
saying.
kept
And then
saying.
there was the knockdowns that they
I'm like,
kept
and
saying.
he hit
the
him,
knockdowns, he was
and he
taking
kept
his elbow,
pushing
he
him
was
down.
pushing
Me and
Yeah.
TJ was going
You seen it?
crazy.
Did you see the
I
fight?
didn't get a chance
Oh,
to.
okay.
I'm
I
gonna
was-
double.
Me and TJ was going
I was
crazy.
pissed
I
because he
can't
would
believe
take
he
his
was
elbow.
pushing.
There were times that
He
he was
elbowed him. That's how he
Yes.
busted his eye was with the
Yes,
elbow.
he would purposely he would hit him and then take his
Elbow, yep.
Yeah.
and hold him down,
Yep.
force him to the ground.
Yeah.
There were times that he would
That'll
hold
wear
and
you
hit,
out.
and that's why I was waiting for that referee. Like I said, the next
The referee had me pissed off.
Yeah, but
like this nigga do not need to be reffing no fights.
I'm gonna tell you though,
No,
that's
no,
gonna open the eyes
Don't.
to other referees.
Yeah,
He's gonna lose a lot of points and shit
Facts.
because he's doing that. He'll cheat to win a fight. He don't give a damn.
the
Dirty
Rolly
fight.
He ain't really
Dirty
no
fight.
boxer.
Dirty fighter.
He's
Dirty.
very dirty. You might as well go on and
80%.
bite the nigga.
So I want to know, did y'all see Mike Tyson and De La Hoya's interview the other day, yesterday?
Yeah, I seen it.
You see, we said he wants to fight
He won a fight.
Canelo
And Mayweather.
and Mayweather.
Yeah.
He said I want to
He
do
get a
these two
warm-up
fights,
fight.
get my warm up
and he want
fight.
them.
He said then I want to go a full 12. He said, but I want Canelo first,
That'd be a great fight.
and I want
That'd be a
Floyd.
great
Y'all
fight.
think
He's
he
way
can
too
come-
big for Floyd.
Y'all think he gonna
Wait,
do-
who said that?
Come back
Mike
and do
Tyson
something?
said he wanted
De
to
La
fight.
Hoya
Oh, De La Hoya.
on Mike's show.
That'd be a great fight.
I like De La Hoya. Great fighter, but
Hey, he looked good. Me and TJ
No,
seen that
I'm
nigga
gonna
was
say
like,
this.
damn,
I'm gonna say
He
this
looked
with De
great.
La Hoya because under
he
Mayweather,
looked good.
De La Hoya has the foot speed to slow down and really bother Canelo. Canelo is not a quick fighter. He's a power fighter. He has great
Power.
boxing skills. That is why he got shut out
Canelo
by
would
Money Bay.
tear. De
Yeah,
La
that's
Hoya
what they
apart.
said. That's what they
I
said
don't
with
know.
Money
It's not
Bay.
even-
No, I'm not
They're
gonna say that
too
because
old.
Oscar can
He's
box.
too old.
Canelo's in
He's
his
too
prime right now.
old.
Yeah,
He's in
I
his-
wouldn't fight
He's
him.
in his prime.
What
He's
Canelo,
in his
32?
20s still. He ain't even in his 30s yet.
That's what I'm saying. He's in his
Canelo?
prime, and he hits
He might
like
be
a,
in there.
29, right?
and he hits like a ton
shit,
of
he-
bricks.
I
How old is
wouldn't fight
Canelo?
him.
Hey, De La Hoya, go
He
do
might
some
be
more
30.
coke and
He might
dress
be
like a girl.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight him.
Shit.
I wouldn't
wouldn't
fight
fight
him
him.
either at 40 something, and I haven't fought in 10 years.
But I wouldn't fight him if it were me.
Tune
I
up
would
for
not
now.
fight
Yeah,
him.
he said
De
he
La
want
Hoya
two-
can
he
fight
wants
some of
2
these.
tune-up
He
fights.
can get some of these lesser known fighters, or look. You don't want to fight the dude who's at the top of the game. Floyd's
No,
Floyd's
No,
gone.
not at the top of the game, pound for pound.
Floyd's gone. You got Earl Spence in his weight division, and you got Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo's at the top of the list. He's the highest
I
draw
would leave
in
both of those
boxing.
fighters alone.
There's no way. There's
I
no
would leave
way
both of those fighters alone.
he would
if they
have
were me.
any.
Floyd
It
said he
wouldn't
not
even be
fighting no more.
fun.
Yeah, before he just do it if it's a check.
Well,
nigga.
that's what he did, and when he
Yeah,
fought, when he
yeah,
fought
that was-
YouTube,
that
he
was-
got 100
Yeah.
million off that motherfucking shit. I
But
don't
see,
blame that.
and
shit.
let-
That's
and
the
let-
quickest
and let the
of the
nigga
meal ever.
survive.
Fighting
That
a
was-
Paul dude is
The
one
quickest
thing.
on the meal
Fighting a
ever.
Paul dude for 6 rounds and letting him stay
Jake
up
Paul
and
told
not
him,
going all the way out.
don't hit
You
me
got to
too
fight.
hard.
What's called
Canelo.
Canelo. I mean, Oscar De La Hoya. He's a world champion. So that's not even Floyd staying out of it. You know, is one thing. If he's gonna come back, that's not what you want to come back to. You don't want to come back. Yeah, the exhibition fight. Okay, they made a lot of money. Great. Stay over there. Stay the perfect record. Don't go. But
Floyd is not coming back, so that's why
Yeah,
we're not even
so-
talking about Floyd.
But what
Floyd
I'm
finished.
saying, Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo would
Well,
kill
the only
it.
way that
That's
I can
not
see,
even
I'm
fun.
not going to ever count Oscar out because he is a true boxer.
I can't.
I'm
count
gonna
Well,
nobody
give
out.
I'm gonna give Manny Pacquiao his last shot. That's his.
Well,
It's over
He
after
fighting one of the
this,
best.
yeah.
and he
See,
fighting.
the thing
and
is,
he-
the difference
and he-
with Canelo is like I said, if it's anything like the Mayweather fight, if Oscar put on those boxing exhibition like that,
Mhm.
that's going to be very hard for Canelo to win. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't know about how his stamina is now.
Right?
And all
I don't know
that,
any of that. That I
as
would have
far
to
as-
see. But if
That
he,
knowledge
Look
is a-
good for 30 seconds.
That
Yeah.
knowledge is a motherfucker in that
Yeah,
ring.
it's
man.
great when the shit don't get hit back.
Experience.
When they not
but that's
when
what
they
I'm
not
saying.
trying
though.
to. When you on the bag and stuff like that, believe I watched
Yeah.
the DAZN shit
Well, he
on.
knows he was
I
a
watch
professional
all that
boxer.
shit
He
on
knows the difference
YouTube.
between the bag
It's
and the ring.
great.
He knows that.
He been
It's
through it a whole
great.
He
lot
been
of
through the
times.
whole deal. He was an Olympic champion and went on to be
Yeah,
a
he's
world champion.
Great fighter.
and,
but
and several different
In
It's
divisions.
different
gone.
divisions. Yeah.
And
it's
so-
gone.
I'm gonna say this. 'cause
You
I
don't
know
see
what he
Shane
looks like.
want to come back.
Well, no, because
What?
why for what?
For what?
Shane has no interest in
Yeah,
coming
for
back.
what?
Shane making money off of these new fighters
Yes.
coming up and focusing
Yes.
on his son. What he need to
Yes.
come back for? This is the thing. I don't know what he looks like now. So I'm not gonna count him out because I don't know. Everybody said that shit
Right.
about George Foreman. He knocked the fuck out of what's his name and retired that nigga. So I'm gonna tell
Michael
you, George.
Moore.
Yep, and George Foreman was 45 years old. So I'm not
and
gonna say.
still didn't sit down in the corner.
That nigga-
The
And
only
did
fighter
not
never
get
sit
knocked
down in the
out.
corner.
Did not and fought after that and did not get knocked out. Now he lost rounds on the card, but George Foreman was damn near 50. So I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah,
Be
that's
hot.
what I be saying.
Bernard Hop. Now I'm not gonna say because B Hop fought well into his 50s.
Yeah, but
And
he's-
Bernard was a beast.
But his last fight, he got knocked
Well, of
to the
course,
rest.
good
That was
because
a
it was
white
time
boy.
for him to. It was time for him to stop. But up
I
until
was
that
so
point, let's be
embarrassed.
real though.
he got
B
his
Hop,
ass whooped.
he did in that last fight because he was just it was his period when he was winning. He should have stopped then, but he went well into his 50s. That's what I'm saying. But even when he was fighting in his late 40s and early 50s, that nigga was still a beast.
When did George stop at what, 46?
Yeah,
Nah, he was
44?
he was 50,
He was 50.
and he did not get knocked out either.
Also, huge man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Huge
So that's
man
why I'm
Never
saying-
get knocked out.
with
But he been
experience.
stopped.
Yeah.
With experience,
Except when he
everything.
fought,
Huge man.
except when he
Muhammad
fought
Ali.
Muhammad Ali, the Thriller in Manila. That was that. They sent that nigga back to God. He sent that nigga back to religion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mhm.
Just think it's a different, you know. it's not like Oscar need the money.
Far from that.
So, but boxers are a different type of human being. When they want it,
They want it.
That's what he was saying in the
want
Mike
it.
Tyson.
That's what
when
he
they was
said.
talking.
He
He can't live without it.
That's what he said.
Hey,
But
did you
see,
see?
that's
Did
what a
you
lot
see
of
the
people
interview
say,
with?
walk away?
Yeah.
Like
who
Roy
I
Jones
am.
said, it
He
took
said,
him
I
a
wouldn't
long
be
time
nobody.
to walk away.
Did you see the interview with Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray
Mhm.
Leonard, and
Yeah.
Mike Tyson?
Mhm.
And Sugar Ray said, "I knock you out right now, Tommy Hearns." He said, "I still get with you." And Mike Tyson was like,
Hey.
"Holy shit,
Yeah.
what's going on here?"
Y'all cut that out.
Tommy Hearns, he ain't got no reflex.
Yeah, Tommy
No, he
Hearns.
don't.
Yeah, they
But Tommy
stood
had
up together. He was like,
well, but he don't sound well.
Well, when that
Yeah,
nigga was the
lot
hit
of-
man,
lot
he
of
was
hits.
the
Sugar
hit
good,
man.
huh?
lot of
Yeah,
hits
point.
to the head.
He don't sound like Sugar don't sound like he ever got hit in his head.
No, he don't, and don't look like a nigga.
The way he moved, he good.
And like I said,
Sugar was
that's
Sugar.
what I'm
He
saying.
just-
A nigga
he
like
like the
that,
booger
and
sugar.
a nigga like Mike Tyson, you don't play with them niggas.
Thomas
Them niggas that
Hearns
still
slow
can
than
hurt
the
you.
motherfucker. That nigga
I
was like,
saw that when
we
Mike
be
Tyson
talking-
fought Roy Jones and
Facts.
that little expedition.
Facts.
I'm like, shit, that nigga smoked a joint, came out there and fought, went back and smoked more.
yeah, he did.
The nigga was like,
You gotta love Mike Tyson.
I do.
mean,
That's
I
always
you
my
gotta
favorite
love
fighter.
him.
That's
You gotta
my favorite
love
fighter. Him and Roy
Mike
Jones.
is one of the
Hey,
greats.
to this day, I believe that they made an agreement that Mike can't hit him in the face.
That's what that we said.
Yeah.
That I believe it. I believe
Yeah.
it. That's they sat down and put together the
'Cause
way
he
that
didn't
that
swing at his
exhibition
face
was gonna
not
go.
one time.
Well, that was
No.
the thing. That thing was to do it at charity. They agreed to not hurt each other. That was
Yeah.
one of the things that they talked about. 'Cause they both know they old.
But Mike hurt him though.
Heard
He
it.
could've
Well, he
hurt.
said it. He
Yeah,
said it.
yeah,
Roy
yeah.
Jones even came on after that because I
He
follow
said-
him on
yeah.
Because
IG.
look at the dude
And he
Paul
said-
now. He's
Yeah.
like, in 3 years, I
Yeah.
want to fight
He
Canelo.
said Mike still got it. He came back and
Facts.
said it.
Mike
He
looked
said,
good.
I'm the something. What he say? The best, whatever he is, whatever way you fight that with 3-0 record.
3-0.
He can't. They're not fighters, bro. Neither one of them. Him or his brother. They're not fighters.
He's a,
They are
he's a
not
fighter
boxers
on record.
in
He's
no
on boxing record.
manner.
He's on box record. So they got him as a professional fighter.
Well, he's gonna get
Okay.
professionally.
Well, he gonna get his ass
He
professionally.
gonna
I mean,
get-
I mean, shit, he
oh,
did.
oh,
He,
oh,
he finessed it where he
He
could
already-
fight the greatest of all time. So,
No, he
I
didn't
mean,
finesse. That was
he
Yeah,
did-
that wasn't no fight
I mean,
because he
but
told
I'm
him,
just saying-
no,
but I'm-
no.
but I'm just saying he's not a fighter to me. He just, there was all
He
money.
told Floyd,
Right.
don't hit him and don't hurt him.
It was
He
all
told
money.
Floyd, don't hit him too hard.
Even when Floyd would get him,
When he got
Floyd
hit that
basically
one
held
time-
him
Held
up.
him up after he stunned
Phil
him.
basically held him up. He was like, shit, I'm gonna let this go the whole thing.
I'm getting
Floyd
paid
held
to
his
keep
ass
going
up.
on.
Look, nigga, I
I'm
ain't
getting-
gotta come
Right,
here. I
right.
wanna
Got paperwork, nigga.
Look,
Better
got
stand up.
paperwork,
I
stand
didn't
your
hit you
ass
that
up.
hard.
Floyd
I mean,
told
hurt
all
you
the
like
people
that.
in the front row. Did you see?
Highway robbery.
He said all these people was in the front row and they were supposed to pay. And he was like, did all these people pay? He was like, did all these people pay in the front row? He was like, if they didn't, get them out of here.
Straight out.
Facts.
Straight
He
out.
told them we gotta
You
get
got,
out of
you
here.
got anything else in sports, please?
Basically, I'm just waiting on the track and field.
That's it.
And
Oh, what about the Cleveland Indians changing
the
their
Cleveland
name?
Indians is
Oh,
no longer
gosh, damn,
they
boy.
are the
If
they
this
are the
nigga
Cleveland
was he on his phone for an hour?
Cleveland
No,
Guardians
that's
We
now.
just talked about it.
Yeah, they were the Cleveland Guardians
You
now.
didn't hear when we talked about it?
That was before the show.
Yeah,
That was before the show.
You know what it was?
We
yeah,
didn't talk about.
yeah. It was
We
it.
didn't
it
talk about
yeah.
no
Oh,
baseball.
okay. I just
Yeah.
knew we talked about it. I don't know
Yeah.
what before or after.
yeah. So
No, I was
now,
just I'm just saying that they just changed the name
yeah.
like
so
3
they
days
finally
ago.
they
I
finally
wonder
did.
why they did that.
Well, no, it's been they've been held up. It's been
racial shit.
yeah.
They're
This
like
has been
the
3 years.
Redskins.
Indians, like the
Right.
Washington
It's
I
Redskins.
mean, if you ever
Yeah,
saw the
that's
logo,
exactly
the
why.
logo was
Right.
very offensive.
Well, all of it is
Yeah.
because I'm half Native
Oh, yeah,
American.
you
Let me
are.
tell you what really has gone on. For the
Oh,
past 3 years, they
right.
have been holding on. They said that they weren't going to ever change the name, they didn't care, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
Well, after this shit
The
with
logo
George
was
Floyd,
disrespectful.
they got
Hmm.
pressure put on them big
Very,
time.
very.
Racial.
Remember the old cartoons you used to see on Bugs Bunny, where everything was enhanced,
Yeah.
everything lips,
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
features. That was the logo. Now it's been the logo forever. You know.
No,
you-
they got in trouble. What's really the thing is, and where they got in trouble with a lot of native tribes, and I can tell you, they got in trouble because they always want to portray Indians as some evil people. That's why they got in trouble with the Washington
Redskins.
I ain't never
Well,
heard about them motherfuckers
yeah.
being evil people. White
No,
folks is evil
When you
people.
go back and
That's
look
right.
at the old
White folks is evil.
But when
than a
you go back
motherfucker.
and look at your stuff, especially with John Wayne, your old John Wayne movies, I'm killing the
Yeah,
engine.
what did they used to
And
call
all-
savages?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They would raid,
So
you know.
that's-
even in the
Oh my
Pocahontas
God,
movie-
it's just people crossing
Well,
the
that's
plains
a
going
total
to find a better life.
misrepresentation. Even
Yeah.
in the Pocahontas
That's-
movie, she was not in love with that man.
Right.
First of all, when they don't tell the truth, if you go back to her tribe in
Mhm.
Virginia,
So I would never
What
let
really
my kids
comes
watch
out-
that Disney movie.
what really
I would
comes
never
out-
let my kids
like,
watch that
just like
Disney
people
movie.
don't even know that the Three Musketeers was really black. Did y'all know that?
Well,
The writer
well, Dumont,
He created
Dumont, who wrote,
created it as
who
black
wrote-
men. Yeah,
who wrote he was black.
I know, and he created it around three black men.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When they did
Alexander Dumont, who wrote the
It's
Right.
so weird how they just changed on some shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When they did the Pocahontas movie, they did the same thing. They made it a love story. It was never a love story.
Yeah.
What they don't want to tell people is that Pocahontas was in jail and was raped by that man, and she ended up marrying. That's what nobody want to tell.
She married the nigga that raped her.
She didn't have no
Well,
choice.
shit, well, she must have. That was
That's
some
why I would
good
No,
never let my
no,
kids watch.
she didn't have no
those
choice.
Fucking
He came
Disney
and got her
movies.
like they did
She
slaves.
I'm just
No.
saying.
No,
cause
you can say that
Walt
when-
Disney was a fucking racist.
How can you say
a
that when they
horrible
did the same
racist.
thing during slavery? It was the same shit. If they wanted to come get you, they just came and got your ass and raped your ass.
But
It
they didn't
wasn't
marry the motherfucker. I'm talking about the marriage. The bitch got raped.
What are you talking
Not
about? This
the
is
bitch.
1700s, bro. What choices did she have? She didn't have no,
No,
more
no,
choices than
no,
niggas.
no, no.
Right.
Who? Pocahontas.
Mhm.
So they
She
didn't.
had
They
no
didn't
more choices than black
She married a
folks
white
had.
man?
She didn't have no choice. That
But-
motherfucker came and got her out of the jail.
I
Yeah,
think
but
of a
they-
girl
"You
named
mine."
Persephone.
they didn't. I know
And
her
then
too.
took her over there to England. When she died and got sick, they threw her body overboard. Now, see, the real truth came out through her family lineage is still in Virginia to this day. They
Man.
lie about a lot of things.
Yeah, they lied. They
They
lied
do.
about
And they
Mayflower.
Yeah, don't be confused about all these fucking casinos and shit like that. That's just one thing. Well, that's just one thing.
Well,
It's
at least
still-
they got that.
it's
though.
still
Shit, niggas
terrible.
Ain't got, niggas ain't got a gambling
It's
hall
still
around here.
terrible
No, but I
things
got news
going
for
on.
you.
That's a very small
But
percentage.
they don't even really have that because let me tell you, they employ more non-Indians than anybody.
Who?
Those Indian casinos.
Yeah, they own it. They want them motherfuckers to work for them.
No, they're giving them jobs. Ain't nobody else giving them to them because in the areas where they open up, ain't no fucking jobs over there. You go look at most of these casinos and you go look around and go to the reservations and shit. Let me tell you, before they had those houses that they was building, they was waiting 12 years to get a Section 8 house built. You getting Section 8 and just like that here.
But
Let me tell you, it's a whole lot that they don't tell you about California Indians. It's a whole lot they don't tell you.
remember, that's just here. That
We won't
remember
go nowhere else.
one of the biggest opioid crisis and medication and drug problems are going on the reservations.
Been going on.
Remember,
It was
have
terrible
you
before
ever
that.
seen two Native Americans together?
Hell
Have you
yeah.
ever walked in and saw two together?
If you go to New Mexico, you will.
Yeah.
They all over that
I'm
motherfucker.
just saying. Have you
They
ever
real
seen?
Indians.
But
They
I'm
look like
saying,
they
have
fresh
you
off the
ever
horses.
really seen two? Have you ever seen them walking in the store?
Never.
Have you ever?
If
You know.
did, you didn't know they were Indians.
But I'm just saying.
You didn't know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Even if you knew, even if it was a person, you go, that's a Native American
But
person.
can I ask y'all a question too?
No, like your mother, you could tell she was Indian.
Let
Yeah,
me
but
tell
see,
you
a lot
something.
of you, why you don't know, because if you heard their last names, they have
Dark
Spanish
hair.
surnames.
There's a
So
lot of
you
shit
would
that
think
you
that
don't
they-
see.
Yeah, a lot of
they were
Portuguese.
Yeah, see, you would think that they were Mexican because if you hear their last names, they have Spanish surnames. My mother was American Indian. Her last name was Sanchez. So I'm just gonna tell you, they have a lot of Spanish surnames,
Yeah.
and this is the confusion. So you don't know the difference.
Between
The Mexicans
And the
and the
Indians.
Indians. You have a lot of deep Mexican Indians.
unless
and
you go into like Oklahoma.
well, you know they're there.
Yeah,
Some of them,
Chickasha and all that.
some of them
Yeah,
have kept
we
their
live out
native
there.
names. But you see, when you deal with California, it's very
They
tricky
believe in
because of
Indians in
the
Oklahoma.
all of the stuff that came here when the Spanish came here.
This California belonged to the Mexicans.
Well, there wasn't no Mexican. There was Indians. There wasn't no Mexican. See, that's another misconception. There was no such thing as a Mexican.
So then how come
What do
we
you mean there's no such thing as a Mexican?
There was no Mexican. That's what I'm trying
in
to tell you.
California?
No.
I mean,
I thought the Hispanics was the first ones to come to
They were
Los Angeles.
Spanish. They were Spanish.
nigga, that's why they
from
have San
Spain.
Francisco, San
And they was calling
Jose,
them-
San
okay,
Diego,
but that's Spanish.
Ramona.
San
That's
Pedro.
Spanish.
Well,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They're not Mexicans though. That's where I'm getting to. What I'm telling you, they started calling themselves that when they started doing the same thing. When they
Marlon,
came
what's
over
up?
there
They
and
cut it
invaded
off in
Mexico.
San, they
Those
cut it
were
off in San
Indians.
Diego.
Those were
I feel you.
Indians. That was the difference. When they came over and took over in the 1500s, Montezuma was not a Mexican.
He
Montezuma was an
Aztec.
Indian, an Aztec
Aztec
Indian.
Indian.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So that's why they got Spanish
And you
surnames.
should anybody
That's
whoever
why.
should look up the
That's
civilization
why.
of
So there was no
Montezuma
such thing as a
and look up
Mexican. That's
look
what
up
they
the
call
civilization
themselves.
and
Yeah.
see what they had.
If you go to Mexico to this day and you go deep down by the Yucatan Peninsula that's going toward
That's all Aztecs.
Central America, that's Aztec country.
Mhm.
You will see them Chiapa Indians.
Mhm.
They black as you.
They got some black Mexicans.
They black Indians.
Well, that's what I mean and shit.
They
'Cause
black
I seen
Indians
them.
because I got them on my reservation.
Them
They black
motherfuckers is
Indians.
black
Them
as
motherfuckers is
Africa.
dark. That's right.
Hair, everything.
Because we
Right.
have them here in
Spanish
California. They're
like
called
them.
Califians.
That's what
They
they
were
call.
from Northern California.
They Wiz Khalifians.
And they were,
Yes,
no, that's true because they were between Mexico and here. See, when you go, there's a
Wiz
certain
Khalifians.
part when you go past Indio, if you
Right.
go off into the desert, you will see all of those Aztec diagrams. What
Right,
they're telling
right,
you
right.
is those Aztec Indians, they migrated from Mexico to
Right.
here. That's what those diagrams, and that's going toward my reservation, which is right there 2
Motherfuckers.
miles from Algodones, Mexico.
Mm.
I can see Mexico from there when I go to the reservation. And that's why I'm telling you, a lot of stuff that they say is bullshit.
It be bullshit. I already know that. Like
You know,
this, just like
but
I gotta understand what you're saying. Just like I gotta understand. I think that some of this shit with this vaccination is bullshit.
I got yeah.
Oh,
For me,
before I
it's
get
like
to that,
this.
you know what?
Yeah,
See, here's
I
my
don't know
thing.
what
Here's
we-
my
I don't
thing
know what I
with
was
it.
thinking
Here's
about.
my whole
What
thing
did you
with
think
this.
I
about
wanted to give out some condolences, man. I should have just at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
The day they put away
the
Ricky
homeboy,
away.
Ricky Porter.
He also lost his son will also be
Donnie.
joining him. Don Juan, if anybody don't know, Don Juan's viewing is Friday the 30th.
Right.
It'll be
Wow.
at Tides from 5
he
to
died
8.
and his son just died.
Yes,
That's
Ricky Porter's son
terrible.
just passed away as well, little
I
Ricky.
wanted to get that out.
So
Those are
I
people
send
we
my
know from
condolences
Pomona.
to Crystal Jenkins, and I also
Condolences.
send it to the Harris family. I
Yeah,
also send it to Ricky's mother, Miss Jean. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I really
Yeah.
am.
Big sis passed away. That's
Yes,
crazy.
yes,
I
Deborah
just found out
Clinton.
when I got
That
back.
was crazy to me.
You
Deborah
know, like,
Clinton
this is
passed
like
away.
the people we're naming are from our neighborhood.
Yeah,
That's passed in the last
yeah.
week.
TJ told me that today. that
Yeah.
I
Do
got
the
back.
corona?
No,
different things.
You know what I mean?
But
it's just
no,
crazy.
like I said, my views on the coronavirus, everything is your choice. I don't think that nobody should be made to take anything.
Hell
That's your
no.
choice. It's there. It's
I
available
agree.
for you. You either take it or
man.
you don't.
Matter of fact, shout out to Bobby Drake and Ice Cream and Cake. He's been in the hospital for the last 2 weeks. I want to give
Oh, yeah,
shout out
yeah,
to him.
yeah,
Hope he
yeah.
get a speedy recovery. He
Bobby
just got
Drake and
married.
it, ice cream cake in it.
Yeah.
That's a dope. That's
Yeah.
a dope little thing.
Anyway, that's one good dude,
That's a
dude, sir.
little thing.
You know what I mean? Good dude. He's married to Sharon, which is a friend of mine, who actually helped me start my catering a long time ago. So I want to give a shout out to him. They just got
We
married
get well
like 2 weeks
soon.
ago.
We get
We
well.
got
get
married
well.
Saturday, and he was in the hospital Monday. So
Yeah.
shout out to Bobby. I hope you feel better, man. Much love to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get that out.
And I just want to say to all of y'all that the millennials, y'all please quit doing stupid shit, man. You know, I was looking at that footage of that young cat that was live in Hawthorne that got killed while he was sitting in the car.
What was his name?
His name was Indian Red.
Indian.
Bro, that, to be honest, that's what he did.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't wish no death on
yeah, I can.
none of that,
Well,
but
you know, from
he
what the
did
story,
something-
He
He
was
did
just
something that deserved
from
that.
what the real story is supposed to be is that it was behind him disrespecting his homeboy because his homeboy and him was messing with the same girl.
No, he was from what's it called?
No, yeah, he was from Hollywood, Peru.
Mhm.
Okay, I understand that. And he ended up going to Inglewood, becoming Inglewood won't, right? But the nigga who he got into it with over the girl was from Hollywood, Peru. He got killed after she pillow talked. Pillow talked. He went to go see her.
Yeah.
And he got killed when he went to go see her. So my thing is that
But
you don't deserve to die behind what a
What
bitch
about
said and what a
what
bitch
about
did.
what about doing the thing
Oh,
to
so
the
they
he
didn't
mural?
was in front of her house?
throughout that
Yeah,
whole
he was there at her
situation,
house.
he's been online, big
What
talking
about the
shit
thing
about
with the
police.
mural?
That had nothing to do with it. The mural ain't got nothing to do with his death. None.
Well, I was
No,
looking for somebody
nothing.
to
The
do
Bureau don't have nothing to do with
Nothing.
that. I'm just saying all the time when you back
He
on-
set jumped. He went from one set.
Yeah, he heard
to
I'm
another.
like,
Yeah,
but this nigga was talking shit to them niggas on the.
He did a song and disrespect his old hood.
Yeah, and that's every time he got on live with Capone. Every time he got on live with Capone, that nigga's always out there. Big, yeah, we don't give a fuck. This,
I'm gonna say this,
Yeah.
and it ain't just to millennials. We need to leave that gang banging shit alone.
That shit's
And
old.
that shit is played out and it's old. We've had enough death. We have enough people without fathers and mothers behind this shit.
Yeah,
It's
we
time to let it go.
And niggas is killing they girls like it's the thing to do.
Well, they're killing over them PPP loans and fucking stimulus checks and every damn thing else. It's like, what the fuck?
Shut your crazy
No, I'm
ass up.
serious.
I
They-
know you
it-
serious.
it's just sickening.
Motherfucker wiped his whole family out over that
Over fucking
loan.
stimulus
His
check,
whole-
nigga, killed
the
his whole
nigga-
The
family.
nigga
Mama.
mopped out. Everybody
His
got wiped
mama.
out.
Yep.
Nigga, mama, aunties,
And
cousins.
can I say
sisters.
too, please, you millennials, just stop doing stupid shit. They are selling bags of air from the Kanye West party for $3,500, and people are buying it.
Well, then they
Wait,
stupid.
a bag of air?
A bag
They
of
stupid.
air.
Nigga.
Get to breathe the Kanye party.
Nigga.
Bags of air.
Then they stupid for buying it.
Nigga,
Shit,
you
I ain't
worship.
mad at the millennial shit. I'm mad at the motherfucker.
But I'm saying
buying it.
nobody in
I got
our
some air
age
on sale,
range,
cuz.
but they're buying
I got
bags
some
of air.
Kanye and the nigga, I
This
got
is
his breath right
proven.
here.
Wait a minute.
Bags
Hold
of
up.
air.
Yeah, you
Hold
stupid.
up, bro.
And nigga, my
This
cat
nigga
called
just
you
say-
stupid.
A bag of air.
Bags of air.
Bags of air. And it's
So
like,
you showing your bag, you
in
like, nigga,
Atlanta.
look, nigga, I'll pay $3,500 for
they
this.
are buying
Nigga.
bags of air
That's,
Well, then
that's
I ain't
from
mad
the
at the millennial.
listening party.
Well, I ain't mad at
For
the millennials.
35.
I ain't mad at the millennials. I'm mad at the damn dummies buying that shit. I'm gonna breathe
Ain't
in some
nobody in
shit
our
and get
age range
3,500
buying
too.
no bag of air. So it's
Yeah.
got to be somebody younger.
That's just like the motherfuckers getting that water. Saying, I got $35,000
that miracle
in the
water.
mail.
Get that miracle water right
Well, I
there.
never
I'm
trust
like,
a
y'all like
televangelist
pop-off.
ever. They're the worst
Get the
human
pop-off.
beings. I hope they're all burning
They're
hell.
gonna burn it
Every
down.
televangelist
They're
ever.
gonna burn
I don't
in
care
hell.
who it is. If you are a televangelist, I hope you burn in hell.
Yeah, they
Because
nothing
you
but some-
are
it's a
are
straight
The perfect con artist.
perfect.
as,
The thing
as
of it
50
is-
Cent once said, for robbing God's people.
Robbing God's people.
My thing is this: the black community needs to just stop it. Period.
Yeah,
we are.
do.
We. You know what? Here's the thing. Here, well, this is what they don't understand. The reason why we at the bottom of the totem pole because of the ridiculous shit that we do.
Man, you are
It's the
so right.
It's the ridiculous shit that we do. White people will look
This-
at that, and it's not just white people; it's all the races. They're looking and going, "What is going on here?"
But you got to pay attention to the way that we react to things, the way we do things, the way we like. Look at a motherfucker. You never see Justin Bieber on the motherfucking internet, nigga showing all his money, like yeah, nigga. But you catch every nigga videos, everything, pictures. Niggas show pictures of their guns. They show pictures of stacks of money. Motherfuckers don't do that outside of niggas. You don't even see Mexicans doing that shit.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
It's just
We
us.
have
The
to
slave
realize
mentality is so
it's
fucked up.
deeper than
It's
the slave
normalized
mentality.
in our society.
And
Yeah,
not only
man.
that,
It's like
we don't.
This shit is
And not
normal.
only
everything is validation. A
well,
nigga
not
has
only
to make
that,
sure
we don't
somebody see
hold
what
our
he's doing.
communities accountable for the things that they're doing. We don't hold them accountable. We have normalized
Could
it
you
so
imagine
much.
Elvis Presley, nigga, like,
Or
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
yeah, nigga,
I'm paid like a
You
mother.
Yeah, how am I going to hold $1 billion?
yeah, you know,
Yeah, I'll hold all.
I ain't holding up a
But
$1
see,
billion check.
You know what though?
right?
Floyd Mayweather does it. So that you know what I mean? Like, you know, Floyd
But see,
started
this is the thing
doing-
that I'm saying.
he
That's
was one
different.
of the original ones.
I
do the
understand
money
that, but
thing.
our
Ain't none of them
problem,
niggas got no Floyd Mayweather.
That's what
there
I'm
it
saying.
is. We have to realize.
Yeah, he couldn't even hold it up. He had to put it out on tables.
Yeah, he go.
Yeah, if you can do
briefcase.
that,
Yeah,
that's
just pull out $1 million.
Yeah,
on
if
the
you
shopping
can
spree.
put it
This is
on
my
the
day in
table.
South.
Yeah, but
Right.
see, we have to get out of this notion of flossing. We don't know how to move in silence. We talk about moving in silence, but we don't. We
and
talk about all this Black Wall Street and all that. We can't do no Black Wall Street. Niggas can't even get together and do no business.
They nigga
together
ain't even do a
without-
barbecue.
Hell
Fucking
no,
Black
the
Wall
motherfucker,
Street.
before you know it, they
Niggas-
throwing the barbecue all out in the fucking
Right,
raw.
right.
Throw
Real
all
talk.
the meat and
And-
shit out and have the fucking goddamn
And the one thing I-
rib fight.
the
Before
one
you
thing-
fucking know it. No.
the one thing I
This
have
is
to
our
say,
problem. This is our problem as our community.
Slave
we
mentality.
Have to stop it. We have to fucking
Dummies.
stop
and it's
it.
all over you know, I've
Clout.
is the terrible
Yeah.
thing that I've been
Wow.
watching lately is, and it's been going on, is I've been watching a lot of these podcasts with these women,
I hate them.
Fresh and Fit,
I hate
Kevin
them.
Samuels.
Wow.
Did I put you on to that, right?
Yeah, bro.
And seeing what it's dudes have to everything dudes do for the most part is for a woman.
They
They
destroy.
go get
destroy
money
the strong
for a
women.
woman, so
Yep.
they can
No,
get
I'm
money
gonna-
for they floss for a
No,
woman.
let me tell
All
you the
these
real truth.
women,
No,
they really, when you ask these women, they say they want these high value men,
understand,
and then they say, "What do you bring
Bring
to the table?" I bring
Inspiration.
loyalty, inspiration. I'll support him. They never.
okay, but I'm
One
gonna
thing
say
they never say is love.
no, but I'm gonna
Never
say something. Okay, but
say
you see,
love.
but see, here again, this
Woo,
is the
that's
responsibility
big right
of the
there.
black community. This is what we have done. We've made thoughts the priority. Now,
Yes.
That's real
now,
talk.
Yes,
now,
totally,
okay.
totally.
That's
I
100%.
totally
Let me finish,
agree.
because
I
I'm
do
going
too.
to say this because what I want young black women to understand. Stop running around out here with your bonnets and your goddamn pajamas on at 2:00 in the afternoon all out in public.
That's
That
very
shit's
true.
not
That is
cute.
very not
I don't
attractive.
care what these
I
dusty
find that
motherfuckers
not
tell
attractive
you.
to
And a
anything.
lot of people get back,
OnlyFans has fucked it up.
like I said,
And that's going away. Wait till these bitches figure out that OnlyFans is going legit.
Okay. Now,
It's over.
These bitches gonna be stripping their car
let me
washes.
tell
and-
no, we don't have to do none of that. See, this is what Kevin Samuels, because I watch him too. I watch Kevin Samuels, I watch Derek Jackson, I watch a whole bunch of people. Now you know
I don't watch Derek
I do.
Zane no more.
I do. I do
don't
because
watch him
Derek
no
Jackson
more.
never told you not once that he was living like that. Derek Jackson got niggas pissed off because they felt like he broke the man code. That's what they got mad at Derek Jackson for. Derek Jackson didn't tell you he
I don't
wasn't
watch
cheating on
him
his
no
wife.
more.
Derek Jackson just told you what to watch for, and niggas got mad. Same with Kevin Samuels. I don't agree with everything Kevin Samuels wants. He want to dial us back to the fucking Stone Age. That's never gonna happen.
That'll be
So,
cool.
however,
I totally- I
however,
understand.
Yeah, you right though, sis.
what he's
100.
saying is not invalid.
Right.
Okay, what he's saying is not invalid. Now I read the comments and I look at them. I don't get myself all worked up over them comments. What it's finding is you find a lot of black men that just hate black women and don't like black women. That's what you're finding.
Well, you know what? I do find that a lot.
And I'm reading these comments.
But
Yes, you need
then-
to be slapped in the mouth.
That's
And I'm
more
looking
for
at
me.
that and I'm laughing. You stupid.
Hey, look,
Keep hating them,
when you
brothers.
think-
Keep
when you
hating them.
When you really think about
Keep
it,
hating them because I love them to death. I love them more than I love myself.
No, but the truth of the matter is that's very true. I was listening to Kevin Samuels. That's a lot of what they call manosphere and red pill. That's
Yeah.
what they call. And a lot of what I'm seeing, I see all this hate. Oh, she got to be this and that. Yes, black women, we should be fit. I'm sorry, we should be.
yeah,
What you mean?
We should be fit in the sense of healthy
Oh, okay.
fit.
because we need to be healthy because we are
Yeah,
dying
that's
young from illnesses.
And-
We're dying
My
young.
boy is fresh
We
and
are.
fit. He's telling the truth.
So that's why I'm saying what Kevin Samuels is saying is not
Them dudes is
invalid.
real.
What Derek Jackson is saying
feel
is
like
not
those are-
invalid. There's a lot of podcasts that I look
Huh?
at. What we have done in the black community
one?
is we have pissed off a lot of black
Oh, the
women. We
Muslim.
have made them angry. And now they think if we can't beat them, we're going to join them. That's the wrong mentality because that never bodes well for us.
Well,
Shout out
no,
my
you know,
black queens, man.
man,
It
shout out
doesn't
to 'em.
bode well
But
for us.
they
Of course.
gotta understand something though. Women have to leave a little bit of imagination to a man. These women
That's
will post,
true.
will
But
post
you can't. But you
their
can't.
asses all
They
over.
That's
wanna
true,
live
but in the 1990s,
love and hip hop.
No, it's not love and
Love
hip
and
hop.
hip-hop.
No, this was going on in the 90s.
Like
Y'all,
that.
they was dumping good girls for them
Housewives
hoes.
lifestyle.
Let's just be
I
real.
don't, we didn't have in the
No, no,
90s.
no.
I don't remember
No,
that.
I do. They had a bunch of hoes.
I
I
didn't-
seen a bunch of hoes. See, I worked in LA. I
no,
seen a
but
bunch
listen,
of
listen, what I'm
hoes.
trying to say though, sis, it ain't it. No, but you didn't have the
Hoes
internet
make the
where women
world
was
go round.
freely.
No, they didn't have the internet. They were just freely walking around like hoes.
They
Yeah,
were just
So they were
hoes,
just Hoes
regular
walking
hoes.
around.
They
If you
still-
found out a girl when we were growing up, and I'm
If she found out she
after,
had
and I'm
black-
after you guys.
No.
If you found a dude slept with
No.
20 dudes,
A
a
dude
dude
slept
20
with
dudes.
20 dudes. Slept with 20 dudes.
no, a girl
Okay,
slept with
okay,
20
that's-
dudes
oh.
when you were in high school, when you guys were going to school.
Mhm, mhm.
She was a
Even when I
hoe.
was in school,
See?
what would you call her? That girl's reputation
It was
was
destroyed.
horrible.
But see,
Destroyed.
here's the
Destroyed.
hypocrisy with
She
you
gonna
men.
always be my friend.
No, but here is the hypocrisy in you men. You can't count her body count because you part of the motherfucking
That's
body
right.
count unless she
It's
gay.
not right. You're right. It's not right, sis.
Hey, hold
But
up,
guess
hold
what?
up.
Unless
But
she
guess
gay.
what?
I think-
It was just that
See,
way.
and I'm gonna tell you
That's
something
just the
else.
way
No,
of the
no,
world.
no, I don't know. It ain't the way of the world. It's that bullshit of the world. Now let's
Yes,
call
it's
it what
not
it is.
right. I'm not saying.
It's bullshit.
I'm not saying
This
it's
is the
right.
problem. That's why you're being met with this bullshit. You're being met with these bonnets, with all this shit. This why you're being
Yeah,
met
these
with
hoes
this.
is too comfortable.
Hell yeah. And this is why
They
you
got
being
men.
comfortable. That's why.
They're crazy than a motherfucker.
That's
right?
why you met. That's why
They
you met with
aggressive
this.
now.
You can. They are aggressive because you have made them that way.
They
This is
sure
what I
are.
saw.
Some
I
are.
saw
No,
the danger in it.
it ain't-
Hey,
No,
what-
no.
you put
I
up
saw
something.
the
You put up
danger in
something that
this
says, "Bring back femininity." I'm tired of all these no limit soldiers.
I know, but you made
See,
them
I
no
pay
limit soldiers.
attention to your shit.
You turned
That
the
shit was
good girl
funny.
into a bad one. You was dumping the good girl for these no limit soldiers.
Nah, what it is
Yes,
that a
no,
lot
it
of
ain't no
these.
nah, nigga. That's what
Nah,
it was.
sis,
Because I
you
was
gotta
that girl that was getting
understand.
dumped for these no
But-
limit soldiers.
But listen though.
Because my dick wasn't as big as
But
theirs.
it wasn't.
That's why.
It wasn't your
What,
That's
sis?
right.
What did you say?
I
I
said
didn't
it.
catch
Because my
that part.
dick wasn't as big as theirs. That's why.
What that mean?
So I
I
let them go
didn't-
ahead
I
on
didn't
and go with them
understand
big
that,
dick
sis.
girls. I let them go on with them, go on with them big dick
Yeah,
girls.
but
'cause
you
I
were
know
a
I'm gonna
good
check
girl.
and
You
cash
were
in one day.
you were the exception to the rule.
I was a whole
All
lot
these
of
women think they're the exception to the rule.
y'all made them that
They
way.
think when they hit
Y'all made
the
them that way.
Nah,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
say y'all.
Yeah,
can't make
a lot of
they
these-
nobody.
made them that way.
A lot of these women
So
now
Pookie
have.
and Ray made them bitches that
Listen to
way.
What about the gold digger? What did she come from?
They told her it was okay to
She
go
gotta
there,
get it
but
out
she
she
went in the
live.
home. There it is. They told it was okay. You
And
hope
you
for
got
it, we
some
gonna
niggas
pay
who will
you.
pay the
So
fee.
she figured, fuck you giving me a fee, I'm gonna keep hoeing until I come up.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Me, I refuse to do it. I
That's
wasn't
an
popular.
exception to the rule,
But
but
I knew I would be back in style
you're
one
a
day.
grown woman.
Right.
We're talking about. We were
Grown
really
women is
talking
doing
about
that
the
shit.
women
Grown
nowadays.
women is doing it.
Women nowadays are totally
They
different
showed
from your
up. They don't give a
generation.
fuck like y'all.
Man,
Totally
they-
Y'all
different from
can't
your
take it.
generation.
But I don't agree
Totally.
with it because it does not
100%.
serve, it doesn't serve us. to be
These
this way.
women nowadays, that's why when they talk about dudes are just now kind of in that platform of Kevin Samuels and these other people, they're just speaking up because most of that shit gets shut down.
No,
from
they were
men.
speaking up because they created it.
That's what I'm saying. But
I'm
most
sorry.
of that shit,
They created
women
that
could
shit.
say,
Takes two.
women could say
Yeah.
anything
Takes
they
two.
want
But you the
about
leader.
sorry
But
ass
black men are
men.
the leader.
You
Black
can't-
men, no.
You
Black
can't-
men
you
want to
can't
lead.
Make nobody do nothing they don't want to do.
You
First
created
of
this.
all.
No, first of all,
But-
what you need to understand, if the one, this is what the black woman was coming from. I didn't go into this mode because I knew it was going to come to what it is now. It was going to be a complete failure. They come to the mood. I can't beat you, goddamn it. I'm gonna join you. And now it has come to a head, and it is horrible. Let's just be honest.
Man.
And black men is going, what the
Well,
fuck?
you know what niggas
You
need
didn't
to
know niggas is going, what the fuck? No, because these bitches is beating niggas up.
Snoop.
So
Snoop, yeah.
I'm sorry, these bitches.
Yeah, but I knew
beating
girls
niggas
They
that beat
beating the shit
dudes
out of
up.
niggas.
They beating
I knew
the
girls that
brakes
would
off
Hey,
pull guns
this-
out on dudes when I was growing up. I had gangster homegirls
Nigga, my story with Big
Mhm.
Sis, nigga.
and
she
would
selling me in front
fight
of
a
her
dude
baby,
in a
kick my
second when
candy,
I was
dog.
growing up.
I'm breaking
So-
up with it. She pulled a gun out on me.
But that's
Right,
what's
you
going
better.
on though. But
You
that's what's
better.
going
You know
on.
what they lead to next? She gonna use it.
We done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what's
100.
going on. This
You
is
don't
what
love
we
me.
have, this is
Don't
what
love
has
me.
happened. This is what
Not
I
even a little
but
bit.
this is what I've always feared that would come to us, and this that we would be looking like this. I knew, but I'm like, okay,
These
y'all keep
girls
pushing
is
this
way
thing on.
harder than
You
dudes
keep-
nowadays.
We got this colorism in the fucking
Yeah.
black community that is just crazy. And I said, this is gonna come to a head and it's not gonna end well. And it's not.
Well, it
It's
is
not.
what it is. These bitches.
I know girls that roll
Yeah,
I'm
around
like
the
Snoop.
streets.
We don't
all
lie
with
these
they-
hoes.
Yeah, y'all don't
Hey,
let them hoes down.
We don't
You
let
were
get
little
it.
men,
Let's-
you was paying them and everything else. Your good girl was at home.
Shit,
And you
I
paying
ain't
this hoe,
paying.
you shouldn't have did nothing.
You don't say you. The bitch is
If it don't apply to you, you know it ain't you.
It
But the
ain't me.
yous out
I
there-
tell you that.
The yous out there know who they
tell
are.
you. I tell you.
That's
That's
why
a
I said
fact.
I'm saying like TJ,
You better
you're
keep
talking
your
about the
good girl.
one
I don't give a fuck
these
if she's born. You
10%
better learn to
men
love
that
boring.
these women
Real
that
talk.
these
I'm
I'm
women
gonna tell you,
want.
you better
They
learn
want
to
a
love
dude.
boring.
I love boring.
You know what
They
I'm
want a
saying?
dude.
You
If
know
you
what's
tell
out
a
there.
if you
You
tell
know
a girl
what's
I'm
out
a
there.
plumber now, do you know how much
I
plumbers
want my
make?
girl to know the hood.
Plumbers make a
On top of
fortune.
money. Yeah, they make
But
a
if you
lot.
tell a girl, what do you do? I'm a plumber.
Oh, you ain't good
One of
enough.
these new girls look at you like you saw, but you pulling in 200 to 300,000. That's the 5% of these women. Every woman, they
No,
either want an
because we
athlete,
made no. What
entertainer.
we have done.
That's all they want. They don't want a
You know
regular
why they
dude.
want that? Because look at our videos. We have trained
Yes.
our women and our young people to think that plumbers and regular
They wanna
hard-working blue-collar
live-
men
not
ain't
as-
They
shit.
want to live
And that's what we
the
have done.
housewives
We
and
don't understand.
love and hip
Hip-hop
hop
life.
lifestyle.
Yeah,
They want
but
They
that's
don't
our
want to
fault.
do
That
none of
came
the
from
work.
The 90s. That
None
came
of
from
the work.
90s. The
They
90s
want
did
all
that.
the perks. None of the
I
work.
don't remember
All
no
the perks.
90s
Oh, I
women being
remember.
like that. I
Oh,
knew
I
I
women
don't
had
remember
jobs.
none of
I
the
was-
women
no.
in the
The
90s.
girls I was
being like
fucking with
that.
had Benzes.
Yeah, it was
They all
grooming
I
for
don't
this
business
shit
remember
here.
none of the
though.
women being like
But
that.
it was
90s.
grooming for this. I said it back
What
then.
I see is that a lot of these
No, it
women,
groomed them for what
babies
you
was
got
having
now.
babies, bro.
There it is. And how you think they train?
Yeah,
they
when
was-
you can
how
go to
think
the
they
club
trained
with your daughter, I mean,
Yeah, when you in the club with your daughter.
That's
I
it.
mean that's
They trained them this way. It started from the 90s. They started training
yeah,
them.
but also television,
Exactly.
television,
You think
and
rap
I mean,
videos didn't have nothing to do with
the
it?
internet,
The
That's
internet,
the
real.
internet more than anything.
the
Television,
internet teaches.
because when we were growing up,
You had
when
no
I was
clothes,
going
no
to
clothes
school,
on
when I was
in
going
the
to
rap
school and
video.
just coming out of
What
high
was she
school,
doing?
what did we have?
Get money.
We had
Getting
women
money.
going to
And
college
looking
because you
slutty.
had
Let's be real.
you had everybody going wanting to go to
No, we gotta
black
be truthful.
colleges because
That's
you had
something that's
Hillman,
truthful, even if it
you
hurts.
had
Yes,
people
Spelman,
a different
yeah,
world.
Yeah.
My era is the 80s, so like when the 90s came, it was a
Mhm.
whole different, like you know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what
Right.
I'm saying. I came after you guys, so I'm seeing it.
My era.
I
was
mean,
the
I
80s.
graduated in
80s.
91. So, you know, I
And that
graduated in
hadn't clicked in
91.
yet. Women, we were still slow
90s.
dancing and shit. We were still, you know, having
80s.
dances in the 80s and shit. We were still doing that.
Yeah, but
When the
women
90s come, wasn't no dance.
but women in your era and my era wanted to get married, wanted to be with somebody forever.
Right?
They
That's
wanted
right.
to get married, have kids, build a life to these
The
women
today
nowadays have
cannot-
no
They
concept
don't.
and do
because the
not
women
want that
today
life.
Are
No.
baby mamas.
Hey,
No,
I was
nobody
a
even really
wife.
trying to get married these days.
And not even that. You got to
Let's
remember
be
something.
honest.
You
Because
have to
look at
remember
what's out
something.
there.
Right now, a woman that has never had any lick of talent a day in her life
Be getting money.
getting
young.
money because of her body,
Right.
because of what she posts.
Right?
But the bitch is dumb as a rock, don't know shit. Nigga don't know the difference between a
Horrible
continent and a
music.
state. Don't know shit, like really don't.
They
So
wasn't shit in the 90s. some
when
of
you
them.
when you
They
look
were
at it,
video vixens.
when you look see the video vixens
Video
was,
vixens was
Yeah,
born
but
in
they
that
were
time.
getting
Yeah.
paid.
Right.
They
They were
knew
getting
they
paid
knew they
for
didn't
their
have to
work.
say nothing. They didn't have to
say
But
no,
nothing.
they didn't have to say a word on camera. They were
Bro,
getting
you know,
paid
they
off
go-
there.
yeah,
I
but
knew
it's-
them
And
all.
when you're dealing
I knew
with-
them
and
all.
listen, and when you're dealing with music video vixens,
No,
they
you
weren't
just
called
find where
from-
we are
they
today.
there's an agency who says we want to get
Yes, I
her.
I
knew
don't
them
care.
all.
She
Was
puts
very
her
good
feet up
friends
and
with
she
them
says
all.
that.
See that household.
That's how they
I
got
Melissa
don't
Ford,
care.
Coffee,
You just call them
Sasha
video
Kemp,
vixens. They
and
was
all my homegirls. I used to get them
They were
jobs
hoes.
all the time because I would know somebody and I'd be like, call them.
Hooked
They
up
were
with an agency.
high class. And plus, that's not
Which
the
was
only
the
thing
matter?
they did. You had
Tell
magazines
something
back then.
I
Yeah,
don't
You
give a
didn't
damn
have
what
the
you had.
internet. You
I
had
don't care what you
magazines.
had. You had hoes hooked up to a goddamn agency. That was the madam. I don't give a damn what you call it. And
Nah,
I
they
was hoes.
These women were not hoes.
They wasn't
They
hoes.
They were not
sis.
hoes. They
Sis.
were not hoes.
Okay.
I knew these women
No,
very
sis,
I
well.
don't care what you do.
Very well because
You're
I
trying to
was in
justify
that
Fuck
where
with
we
world.
are
body,
today.
all of them
I was a
was-
person. I was doing 200.
They was
I was
high,
doing- I was doing
motherfucking
50
paid.
This is why we
music
where we are
videos a
today.
year. I
You put
knew
that
them
shit
all.
on TV. Them kids saw that shit and they running with it and it's horrible.
Man,
Man, it's horrible.
there wasn't no internet, man.
You know, it wasn't no, it was a video.
There wasn't no
It was called
internet.
a rap
Yes, I'm
video.
sure girls have slept their way into jobs.
Then they was
That's
hoeing.
that's just the way. That was the way of the world. That was the way
That
of the
was
world.
hoeing
I'm
was the
sure
way.
that happened.
It's
That's
called
what I just
it's
said.
called the
What did I
casting
say was
couch.
different?
Yes, that powerful man.
The casting couch is a
It was hoes,
motherfucker.
wasn't it? Did I lie? It
No,
was hoes.
no. The casting couch is
The whole couch.
movies. It's
Whole couch.
whatever kind of job you get, that
Whole
motherfucker.
couch.
If he want to
It's
sit there and
any
feel
job.
Whole
like any
couch.
job,
McDonald's. It doesn't
casting
matter.
couch.
It doesn't matter. The casting couch.
it's a casting
It-
couch.
it's
Casting
just
couch at
wherever.
McDonald's.
I'm just saying.
And it goes vice
Casting couch
versa.
at McDonald's.
There's men
Hey,
who slept with women
y'all
executives.
ladies, man.
There's
They
men who
both
slept
are.
with
No,
men
this is what we
executives.
create.
It's
Exactly.
It's the
Misguided,
casting
They
couch.
are.
Exactly.
They
It's been
are.
going on since
Since the beginning
people
of time.
trying to come
And
up.
our generation had a hand in it.
All
You
we're
have to stop
talking
it
about
now.
is women's thinking nowadays.
That's why
because
they're thinking it's that
because
way.
they have because men make them do all this stuff.
Men are visual creatures. They're trying to look up to that image. And what is happening to them, that's why they run around here with all these damn bat eyelashes and shit, as long as that goddamn TV over there.
Who?
The one around with the fucking eyelashes.
Who's doing that?
The women are doing that. Look at them eyelashes. As long as that damn TV screen up there.
They did
That's
that
why I
in the
said
70s.
They
I
look
said
like
men
windshield
should all invest in chiropractors because women
They look
all
like
just
windshield wipers.
looking all over their leg,
Catching
all over
moths and
their
all kinds of
shoulders,
shit.
looking at their own ass.
But we're gonna break the monotony down. We're gonna get into this music right
Of
quick.
all this
Exactly.
hardcore dance that's gotten to be.
We got Grease Green. Give us a little bit about your music, man. What's the first joint you want us to play?
Well, I'm pushing Champagne Pouring, Grease Green on all social media platforms.
That's right.
iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music.
And what is the joint about? What is the record
Champagne
about?
Pouring is about going through the whole lifestyle struggle, living your life, trying to make it. You feel what I'm saying? Remembering all the hard times, remembering none of the love, no love given, you know what I mean? And you finally get your break, you finally make it happen for yourself, things turn around. No, ain't nothing but champagne.
That's dope.
You feel me?
That's
How
dope.
long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I got out of high school.
Okay.
It's
show.
I got a good story about that too. I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. So my cousin started rapping first. Let's do it.
This is it. Champagne Pouring. Grease Green.
Yeah. You can roll the whole pound, I got a lot of it. They slept on me like Pages Stoyakove. Designing in a building like an architect. The new Yeezys, they ain't even hit the market yet. Never slip and keep my balance, no pauses. Discrimination, get harassed by law. A black man with nice things is what they targeting. Can't put a price on my soul, it's no bargaining. I'm soul with the eagles, came from with the pigeons. Living just to die, but I'm done to be living. God shed mercy, so your sins are forgiven. Remember when you pray, gotta pray for being a leader. It's the only way I'm clicking. Hold on to your faith, gotta follow intuition. And see the full picture if you never had a vision. Less than 10 folks, see acknowledge when you give it. Remember when I couldn't afford it? Write a song but can't record it. Share my dreams and they ignored it. Waiting on for me to flourish. Now I'm on it, life's gorgeous. Just like an eagle, I'm soaring. Around the world we touring. What they say? A lot of champagne pouring. Made it to the top, just as I predicted. First you believe it, then you speak it to existence. No matter what, gotta carry out my mission. Fully automatics, clips with extensions. Twisting up a backwood just to ease the tension. Doctors keep telling me to take it in the mission. Stubborn all my life, I ain't never want to listen. Crack my head twice before I learned to pay attention. For some reason you keep blocking all your blessings. Fascinated about these diamonds in my necklace. Forgot your morals, now you love it, I'm reckless. This dirty spider got a nigga feeling restless. Trying to give you something that's refreshing. In the studio, late night for that session. Only place I know to channel my aggression. On my way, just progression. Remember when I couldn't afford it? Write a song but can't record it. Share my dreams and they ignored it. Made it hard for me to flourish. Now I'm on it, life's gorgeous. Just like an eagle, I'm soaring. Around the world we touring. A lot of champagne pouring. That's why I waited my whole life. That's why I waited my whole life. Around the world we touring. A lot of champagne pouring. Take a toast to success. So my honor. A lot of champagne pouring. That's why I'ma get right. Look at me now. Look at me now. I remember they counted me out. Now people love me all around the world. Ain't no way they can block this one. A lot of champagne pouring. Down for the passion. Everybody put your glasses up. Yeah, baby. Around the world we talk. Yeah, I feel like it's out. A lot of champagne pouring. We don't know none of that cheap shit. Once on that road, that click up. Now I'm very young. Everything how I is.
Hey, y'all, that's Grease Green, and you spell that Greece, like the country
Not
grease.
the hair grease.
Yeah, not the hair grease.
Let's get
It's
that
just
right.
like the country grease with the, like greenbacks, money.
Hey,
Grease Green.
I sent 2 up.
You know what I mean? So
All
check
right, well,
that out. Video is clean as fuck.
Yeah, well, I was just about to get to that.
Yeah,
Let everybody know about your YouTube, your
Yeah,
Instagram,
give them
how
your
they
tag.
find
Give
you,
them
and
your
all of
tag.
that, and then
Give
we're
them
gonna
your
get
tag.
to this next song.
Well, look, It's just really, you just type in Grease Green, like you said, not the hair grease. We're doing it like GREECE Green.
Doing it
I'm
like
on
the Grease
all
Freak.
social media platforms. All you gotta do is type in the name Grease Green. You'll find it
So
anywhere.
So Grease Green is on your just say your Facebook, Instagram,
Everywhere.
everything. All right,
Everywhere.
there it is. Grease Green, not like the hair grease. It's like the country grease.
Let's get it.
There it
What's the
is.
next song we playing?
I've been.
I've been.
What that song about?
What you been on? What you been on? I've been. You feel
Oh,
me?
okay.
Just letting me just catching people up. Ain't heard
Yeah,
from
I've
my
been.
music in a while. I've been.
I've been.
Okay.
That's
I've been.
dope. Dope concept.
We got the video coming out too tonight.
Oh,
Tonight.
I love your videos, man. We gotta get into that too.
And this featuring a homeboy, No Limit Kid.
In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what I'm dropping. I've been chilling, waiting, relaxing, plotting, posted, praying, whopping. In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what I'm dropping. I've been doing all that I can. Got my back against the wall, give it all that I can. I've been working hard for the ends. Got this money on my mind, I want it all when I spend. I've been living larger than life. I can show you how to win, how to really reach them heights. I've been catching all of the sights. I've been all around the world. We don't call, we just Skype. I keep on pushing forward, yeah, you know I got it locked in.
Shout out No Limit Kid.
To win it, always plotting, stacking cheddar through any weather. I gotta clock in. I'm on my mission, manifesting through law of attraction. Yeah, man, I'm doing all that I can. Stacking paper, hella tall, my money keeping sand. When I draw a plan, if I be coming straight for wins, fulfill my mission, yeah, you know I got to get it in. I've been chilling, waiting, relaxing, plotting, posted, praying for what, man. In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what I'm dropping. I've been chilling, waiting,
Dope concept.
plotting, posted, praying for what, man. In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what you dropping. I've been losing all of my friends. I've been cutting off them lanes and never call them again. I've been shining like a star through these lens. I've been in and out them forms, swerving hard in this Benz. I've been in disregard with the trends. I've been writing all these rhymes, going hard with this pen. I've been back at it and back at it again. Keep it all 100, I ain't never gotta pretend. I've been on every endeavor, I've been through Rio and made it clever. Every lesson brought some meaning, now I'm feeling better. Keep on dreaming what they tell me, never ever settle. Get up on my way, get up on my level. Look, I'm super dope and just fresh up out the kettle. I suggest you pay attention, come down to my level. Meaning of this life, never gamble with the devil. Keep progressing towards whatever make you better. Stack up on it. I've been chilling, waiting, relaxing, plotting, posted, praying for what, man. In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what you're dropping. I've been chilling, waiting, relaxing, plotting, posted, praying for what, man. In this life, I learned I gotta give it all I got, man. There's always haters watching, criticizing what you're dropping.
I hear that drop. Can't wait to show y'all the video of this. Yeah, I just about to drop it tonight.
I like that one.
Fire. Dope concept. Y'all niggas
Concept.
learn how to concept records like that.
Y'all hear
They don't do that no more.
that?
I've been chilling, relaxing.
No, niggas
I've
ask you,
been,
hey, Chalk, what you been on?
yeah. I got
That's
the
what
whole
I've been
concept.
on.
The concept is dope.
Mhm.
Nigga, you talked about letting niggas go. I don't even call them no more.
Yeah.
I've been letting
They're
niggas
not
go.
good for
That's
that energy. They're not
Yeah.
the energy you need to have.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can have bad
dope
energy
record,
in your,
dope
in your circle.
concept,
You got
bro.
to clear that out.
100.
Facts, facts.
You got to burn
Very
the
dope
incense and get
record.
rid of them.
And again, Grease Green.
Yes, sir.
Y'all on every format. It ain't no
Yeah.
underscores,
Just
none of
type
that.
it
Just
in.
type it in.
Go
Grease
straight to
Green, not the hair grease, the country
There we
grease.
go.
Mhm.
That easy. Grease Green, y'all support that, man.
Hey,
Dope
Nitty.
records. Dope
Yes,
records.
sir.
Dope records.
Champagne
Shout out-
pouring
shout
out
out.
now.
Champagne pouring
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
out right now.
I thought you said champagne pouring at first.
Yeah, I know, I was going to go get a cup.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what we need to be doing at all times.
I thought it was champagne porn.
That's
I was
same
like,
thing
That's
he said.
it.
Yeah, I heard him
He
close.
said
He said
Yeah.
champagne.
I was
Champagne
about to
porn.
ask you until the song. I was like, "What does champagne porn mean?" I was like,
Champagne porn.
It's got to be. And then I heard it was pouring. I was like, oh, "Okay, all right, that makes sense."
Dope concept.
Yeah.
Champagne pour.
Came from nothing to get something. Nigga,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
champagne porn. Shout out to Frank
Now that's all
Nitty.
we doing.
Nitty, what's up, man? What's happening, boy?
Shoot.
Yeah,
You gotta
Mr.
come back on the
C-Moss
show,
himself.
man.
Mr.
Yeah.
C-Moss
You gotta come
himself.
back. You got to come on the show, man. So make sure you hit us up, man, and let us know when you're available.
As they always say, God bless the negative.
Yeah.
Man,
Strong words, Nitty. Love you for life, bro.
always. That's
100.
my bro.
Yeah. that's
How
my
you
bro.
start rapping? Who was your influences? What made you start?
You know, it's funny, man. Like I hate to sound like everybody else that sound like it, but man, when I was little, man, living in LA with my cousin, man, we was watching we was just outside one day, just messing around. You know, it was this show called Doug. You know, he had Doug made a band. So me and my cousin go outside, we banging on the trash cans, trying to make music. You feel me? I get out of high school, my cousin already doing it. He already making music. I'm like, damn, I don't know what I want to do with my life. You feel me? I'm like, I ain't really doing nothing, just kicking it with the homies. We ain't doing nothing. And then, you know, I called him one day, like, look, bro, man, I like what you doing. I want to do what you do. Like, for sure. We linked up. Ever since then, I've been
That's
making
where you
music.
at.
So I've been making music since like maybe 12th grade.
That's
You feel me?
dope.
Maybe 12th grade. Like always rapping though.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
my first time
yeah.
ever writing a rap, my mama wrote it for me.
Oh wow.
Put church, you know, had
Yeah,
me sounding
yeah,
like
yeah,
a-
yeah.
I like this mama, but I got some other stuff. I got some other stuff to say.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you good at it. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it 100,
I
especially in
love the
today's
videos.
market,
The
man.
visuals
Today's
is
market
so
is
nice.
bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
just glad that you kind of sidestep. You ain't got hit by that wave of this
Right,
bullshit.
right.
You totally keeping a little bit what we. You know, I always tell people, know the art form, because being a rapper
Mhm.
these days is
It's
you know,
not-
every day
It's not
anybody.
an art form.
Right.
But the art form
You heard
of it
motherfuckers
is
come up here and say, "How long you been rapping? About 6 months."
yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
I'm like what? And
You
it
sound like
shows,
it.
nigga. You sound like it. You
You
sound
sound
like
like
it.
Sound like you was rapping since yesterday.
Yeah, you know, and
Just
it's
start.
just important to know that people take the art that serious, and I'm
Right.
glad that you're taking it that serious
That's
because
Absolutely.
yeah, man, because
Oh, you have to
today's
study.
market is
Yeah, I did study it as well.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, you got to.
Some
I
of
was
these
listening
songs,
to
I don't know
rhythms
what the
and
hell
all
they
that
saying.
stuff.
Who else? Who was you listening to back then in high school?
Man, I grew up on the West Coast, man.
Yeah,
My father
very
used to play
Cube
Nate
and-
Dogg.
Yeah.
Okay, what
You
is
know what
that?
I'm saying? Ice Cube for sure. That's like my daddy's favorite rapper. But Nate Dogg, I love the way he sung. You feel me?
Yeah, he definitely got around.
Definitely listen to Snoop. I ain't gonna lie.
Definite.
You know, but
Definite.
then I start going into the East Coast side. You know, I start listening to I listen to Rakim like back and forth.
Wow.
I listen to all of his
My
stuff.
boy.
I'm
There
talking.
you
I was
go.
listening to all
He's
of
the
his
best to
albums.
ever do
There
it.
you go.
He's the greatest
Yeah.
of all
Greatest of all
fucking
time.
I was
time.
trying to figure out my lane,
Yeah.
man. I knew I had something to say, but I was also
That's
like
all
young.
right.
So I'm
But
like,
you didn't
man,
even say a lot
Yeah.
compared. Because do you know that niggas don't know?
Rakim
These
hard.
niggas don't know who
Rakim
Back
is
Rakim
then, yeah,
hard.
the best to
Rakim,
ever do it.
EPMD,
Period.
Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, for you to bring it up
Public
makes me
Enemy, we
makes
had
me
them all.
think
Respect
about
him,
your,
man. You gotta
makes
respect
me
him.
think about what
You
your
gotta respect
process
him.
That's
is.
why I dug in
That
and started
much
really
more.
getting real with the lyrics and stuff. You know what I
Man,
mean?
So
Like,
you
just
say
stuff
you
like
went to
that.
the East when you went to the East Coast. The first person you
Rakim.
said
Yeah.
was Rock.
was
Facts.
Rakim.
That's big.
And
right
that's
there.
me.
the goat.
Now that's me a chocolate favorite.
No,
Of
he's
Like
the
that's
goat.
my number
He's
one.
the goat.
It can't.
The
It
goat.
can never
He's the goat.
change. And
Come
it
on,
can
man.
He
never.
can never
change.
be replaced.
It can
in the
never
history.
change.
Never.
I don't care who else they say is the
Because when you
greatest.
Right.
listen
I don't
to
care who
like
else
I
they
said,
say.
when you
For
bring in
me,
LL Cool J, you
it's-
listen to the lyrical shit.
Yeah.
All of them will tell you out their own mouth. The
Yes,
greatest
listen
ever
to
do it
the
is who?
lyrical
It's
context.
all
Even when LL
the
freestyle,
18th letter.
that
18th
lyrical
letter.
context is based on Rakim.
And I was just going through albums. Like, oh,
Oh
goodness.
yeah, you better
You
listen
know
to
what I
that
mean?
boy.
'Cause I wanted to get better. I wanted to
That
get better.
nigga
at music.
rhythmic patterns and shit.
Yeah.
Stop bugging the brother. Said, "Dig him, I never dug him. He couldn't follow the leader long enough, so I drug him into the danger zone. He should arrange his own space. Come on, it's one R in the alphabet, and it's a one-letter word, and it's about to get more complex with one rhyme to the next. Eric B, be easy on the flex. This nigga used to just
Facts.
Come on, man.
I just wanted to get better, man, back in the day, man.
And then they had the DLC.
Listen, you listening to the one of the
Oh
greatest.
my
Had the
God.
DLC.
That nigga's family, so we don't
The
really.
formula.
That's family.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
really like
bro.
my mom's other
I
child.
love
You know what I
that.
mean?
That
You
formula.
think
I
you got-
still listen to that shit
I don't
today.
give a
Diggity
fuck.
Doc. I still listen to the formula Doc. I still listen to the formula today.
That's one of the greatest records of all time.
Yes.
Come on, man.
And
That's in my lineup.
And that voice pen, when Doc was young, because
we knew he was destined to be a star. We told him, "You're gonna be a star."
right,
We told him that when his name wasn't.
Doc, you know it. Come on,
Yeah.
hit us up, man.
And as I'm gonna say it right now, nigga, we lived together
Yeah,
for years.
yeah.
Listen to me. You know that I told your ass that you ever get heard, you're gonna be a star. But what a lot of people didn't understand was that when Doc was only 15 years old, he was a Channel 21 kid, which is Fox in Dallas.
Right.
He did all the TV commercials on TV, so he was already well populated through the whole state of Texas, well, the whole city of Dallas.
Yeah.
Everybody knew him.
The Metroplex.
When he came to Cali and got with Easy and Dr. Dre, his name was Doc T.
Yeah.
And Easy said, "We're gonna change your name. It ain't gonna be Doc T. You're gonna be the DOC."
DLC.
There it is,
That's
right
my little
there.
dude, man. He a
My
grown
brother.
ass, old ass man, but that's always gonna be.
It's my
He
brother.
always gonna
Shout
be
out
my
to
little
Doc.
nigga.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
Doc.
that's family for life, man.
For
You know,
life. One of my
on his
favorite
album
guys,
cover
bro.
it said Lords of Lords, Kings of Kings, and he got them medallions on.
Which he gave.
He
to
gave
me.
to, he gave to my mama 2 of them.
He gave me one.
The Back to Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
And
mom.
then I gave it to my mama.
Yeah, he gave mama with me here when he came to y'all house and
He gave me one too.
yeah,
Yeah.
gave that to my mom.
school, where the weed at?
Oh yeah. Don't do his voice though.
I love the DLC.
That's not funny.
Don't do his voice. That's how
Love
Cube
the
got
DLC.
beat up. Yeah, that shit was very disrespectful.
But, that's my guy.
Yep.
Love that dude. But anyway, like we said, man, Grease Green.
Yes, sir.
Check out his music on all formats, and
Yeah,
also
I've seen
go
the
check out the
video.
video. Check out
Yeah.
Champagne pouring on the video on YouTube.
Yeah, show some love.
Definitely.
What's the name that? Well, just look him up and just go to his videos because he got some good videos. I
Yeah, his shit's clean. He got clean videos.
Got nice videos.
And the one video that he shot at his own house by the lake, and that shit looked like he shot that shit in Miami. That shit's clean, bro. It's a good look on there, you know. And I'm happy to be back. No, I keep saying that.
No, you're not.
I'm blessed to be back.
He ready to get back, y'all.
I'm ready to get back home. Pomona was the second place. Hawaii was the first land. I want to go back to my homeland, man. I do.
It's beautiful. Man.
It's
Man, I
beautiful.
need to get by the state one time.
It's worth it, man. It's really worth
My
it to get
coworker-
away
Going
from
to
your
Vegas
mind.
next week though,
One of my coworkers
Shit.
retired.
That's a
there.
good vacation to me too. Shit,
Yeah.
Vegas good.
just for the weekend.
Yeah.
That's good. Get away, man. But yeah.
No,
But
I like them little cars y'all was
well,
driving.
we had them scooters.
I like them little
we went
scooters.
around the whole island.
I'd have had a ball with that shit.
Oh, we had a ball. You can't get on the
Ah,
freeway with them, but they
I
go
don't need the freeway.
they
You
go
give me the
45
street.
miles per hour,
Mm.
and it was 19 of us that had them.
Yeah, I like them.
So we went
scooters.
around.
Those was cute.
The whole island, we had them a whole day. We had an 8-hour.
Yeah, just get me to the restaurant.
That's all we did. We
That's
just
all
went
I need.
around,
Well,
parked,
Get me to the restaurant.
ate,
Get me to the
get
luau.
back in, go to the beaches. Well, when we did the luau, we didn't take the scooters because we did the luau actually the second day we got there.
Mhm.
We did the luau, and that shit was explosive. To
Mhm.
see that shit, like, I mean, remarkable because everything about Hawaii is about love, life,
Mhm.
and nature.
And tranquility. Everything is.
They
peaceful.
love nature.
Everything
It's almost
is.
like the 70s.
And guess why
but
you'll
up
love
there.
it, TJ? Guess why you'll love it?
It's like
Because
the
all of the
70s.
real Hawaiians, you know what they call you? Cousin. What's up, cousin? Cousin, 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 cousin. All of them. If you buy something from a store, you say, thank you. They go, you're welcome, cousin.
How long you was out there?
7 days.
7 days. That's a good time.
Hell yeah.
That's a good
Loved
time.
it. Loved it.
7 days
Loved
is
it.
just enough time to really, really sit and enjoy.
Clear your
it.
mind.
The first 2 days, you're like, okay. Then you start getting used to it. Then you got a couple more days.
Yeah, see, but I had been there. I was
Yeah.
born there. I've been there many times. But the thing about it this time was a lot has changed. So I got to see stuff that I hadn't seen. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, one of my
Since the
coworkers.
last
she's
time I've been
retired
there, yeah.
She retired there. And
You know who else? The homeboy Eric and what's his name? Rick. Rest in peace from the islands.
Oh,
plane trade 57 though. Come on, his sister and Eric moved to Hawaii. They've been there since.
Rick Minifield?
No, Rich Mac,
Yeah.
Big Rich Mac.
Yeah.
His sister left. She was like,
Yeah,
I'm
a
going
lot
to
of people- I
Hawaii.
know
And
quite
her and
a
her
few people
husband,
that live there.
which is Eric, they moved there. They've been there since. And then Keela, my girl, she had her close friend here has a sister that live there. So she packed up spices. Her sister packed up spices for her for us to take. So we took her spices. So she gave us the car for a whole day because rental cars was like $700 a day.
Yeah.
700 to 800 a day.
The cost of living is very high
Seven
there.
what?
But
They was doing that because of the COVID and
Right.
they just price gouged.
here, you can't even get a rental car.
So they price gouged. So she
Where?
turned around and said, well, you guys can use my car.
Here,
We had a
so
nice
you can get
little
car here.
Toyota Corolla to get
That's
around the
all you
island.
need back over
You know,
there because the roads
Everything's
are
a
so
circle.
little.
Everything's a circle.
Yeah.
Hawaii's just a circle.
Yeah.
You can't get lost. If you get lost in Hawaii, you just dumb as shit.
Yep.
They got H1 and H2 and H3. So you figure it out. Like we got the 10, the 210, and the 91. They got the H1, H2, and H3. You figure that out.
And that's a big island because Maui's only one stretch.
Yeah. So I got to go to the Dole Pineapple Company, the whole nine, went all over. Like everything you name, we did.
They got the best
We did it.
pineapple because when my aunt and uncle went, they brought us some pineapple back. Oh my God.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was the
it's-
freshest pineapple.
Yeah, you get
are ever
everything.
going to eat.
Yeah.
Extra organic.
Yeah.
That was like 30
And
years ago.
macadamia nuts is
nuts.
huge out there
Yes.
because that's where they come from.
Yeah.
Nigga, all of that shit is, when I say fresh, you get everything macadamia,
You get hot
everything.
off the fucking grill.
Yeah,
You get the
everything right
yeah.
there. Everything. The food was the Hawaiian food was
Decent.
it was decent. It wasn't because they eat just a whole lot of pork. A lot. And then
Well, they're big on
but their
spam.
number one thing is spam. You buy spam at McDonald's, you get like instead of having bacon and eggs, you have spam and eggs. You have spam and pancakes. 7-Eleven. TJ, you know how the California roll, you know how you get the California rolls and all of that? You don't
I
get the
do. I
California.
love the California.
Okay, out there you get the California spam, nigga. It's
Oh, no.
wrapped up with seaweed, just
Man,
like
I'm
sushi. No,
You tried
nigga.
it? Did you try it?
No, I don't eat spam,
I
bro.
don't eat spam at all.
That's the grossest shit ever.
Yeah, I don't care for
What
spam.
the fuck is it?
Y'all don't slice
Spam.
it real thin, throw it on some bread.
Look,
My stepfather
look,
used to.
look,
He used to cook it
and my
real
mom
hard.
used
I
to
could
cook
eat
it
it
too.
when it was like cooked
Fried
real
hard.
Yeah.
hard. I could eat it,
Yeah.
but just like cutting it and putting it on the
Cold.
sandwich,
Ah.
I can't fuck with it.
I'm
But
not.
I could eat it hot.
Fried hard.
I'm
I
not
don't
frying
I can eat it
up.
hot.
I'm sorry, I ain't frying it up.
What about Vienna
I got-
sausages?
I don't eat them
No pig
motherfuckers.
dicks,
Pig dicks.
Pig
No, pig dicks.
My steppops used to eat the shit out of
Yeah,
this.
mine used to eat
Vienna
just called
sausage with
Vienna
crackers.
sausages.
What
Yeah,
about what about the potted meat?
Oh,
The
boy.
who?
Potted
Potted
meat.
meat.
Yeah.
Potted.
All it is the
Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage
Toe
smashed.
up.
Wait. What is it called?
Potted meat.
Oh, potted. They come in a little can.
Yeah. You can spread it on some.
Just spread it on the bread.
Hey, that shit's so terrible. The dog won't eat it. Set that shit down. That nigga was going.
What the fuck is this? You eat it.
Looking at us like
That's that
not
survival
eating
food.
this shit.
Like when me and you was watching the dogs, TJ, the motherfucker threw a pickle to the dog. He threw the pickle in the kitchen to the dog caught the pickle, said, pow, and threw it on the ground. As soon as he caught
Soon
it,
as it touched his mouth,
as soon as it hit him, he caught it,
because he greedy. He always catches shit. He always eating it. So he threw him a pickle. That motherfucker.
caught that pickle, and as soon as it hit his mouth, he threw it out. I ain't eating that shit. Yeah, I don't do Vienna sausages.
Yeah, but
That's like baby food. Like when it,
mashed up baby food.
yeah.
I used
Oh.
to call them Vienna sausages.
My stepfather used to eat them with crackers and cheese.
I like hog head cheese though.
Yes.
But I like hog head.
I don't like hog head
Yeah,
cheese.
me. That
Love
you
hog
buried
head
in the
cheese.
same casket with that
In Louisiana,
cheese.
you can get a hog head cheese burger.
Yeah, you can have it
You
too.
can have it too.
That shit gross to y'all.
Yeah, they can have
Nigga, in
it.
Hawaii, you can get a spam burger, nigga.
I'm not eating this.
See, say what you feel about hog head cheese.
That's like a cow or a scrambled egg type of bullshit. I ain't eating none of that shit.
Mm-mm. That shit's
Look at him.
crazy,
He
like
heard his name. He
literally
done come
crazy.
bopping up here. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all do what you
But
do.
you know,
Smelling like what
the food was excellent, but it was just like the place that we go to out here, Ono Hawaiian. What is it called?
Yeah.
That's all you get. The same exact dishes. Mainly that are their main dishes. Which
Isn't
is
Ono the one that makes the bread?
no.
I like Ono Hawaiian.
I
too,
like
but
Ono
only
Hawaiian,
like-
but that's what your food is gonna be like when you get to
Oh.
Hawaii. That's basically
Right.
their
I thought
main
that
type.
that's
You
what
know what I'm
made
saying?
that
The white
the
rice
Hawaiian.
with the macaroni.
It's like-
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know?
get up out of here in a couple seconds. One more time, we need you to hook
Shout
up.
out to my boy Grease Green.
Yes,
One more
sir.
time, let's do it again.
You know, give it to him. Give him.
One more time, I go by the name of Grease Green, not the hair, Grease the country. You know, Grease Green. You can find my music on all social platforms. You know, go look up Champagne Pouring
Yeah, YouTube that
Right
y'all.
now.
Clean video,
right
y'all.
now.
You know, I'm putting nothing on nothing. So,
Like, share, and comment, please,
yeah, and subscribe.
and subscribe.
Ah, child.
And subscribe.
Any last words for today?
Yes.
Anybody?
Thank God.
Shout out to Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Indeed,
Yeah,
indeed.
Definitely.
It'll be their last championship.
There you go, be
Hopefully they can get Damian
He's
Lillard,
telling the
man.
truth though.
Hey, that's what
Hey.
I'm watching on that.
Did you know that I didn't know how hard of a lyricist he was until my cousin put me up on? You put me up on Damian
Dame
Lillard.
Dollars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I showed them that.
Oh yeah.
Dope
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
hell.
start watching that.
Oh
Dope
yeah.
as hell. Dope
Woo.
as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watching
come on.
freestyle on Sway in the
Sway.
morning.
On the
Yeah.
Come
run.
on home, James.
ENT.
Matt said it. Come on home.
Russell Westbrook too.
Yeah, come on. UCLA. Come on back, West. Come on back. Come on home.
See y'all next week, clown. Same old shit going on.
Go USA.
Oh yeah, go
I'll have some
USA.
track shit next week.
Yeah, whole lot of
And some boxing.
What's up, North Carolina? I'll be out there October 2nd. I'll be cooking.
You be cooking.
I'll be cooking. October 2nd.
They're having a big thing out here on the 31st. They're having a big thing in Moreno Valley on the 31st.
What?
A big called Moreno Valley Cookout.
Oh, that's all the honey. You know, all
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, like kids eat free.
Yeah, they can have little
It's like,
cookouts and stuff.
Where
We'll be
you
at
go to school at?
Tailgate Park, Greenville Valley.
What school at?
Greenville Valley.
We out of here.
When did you come out?